say hello.
Press one now.
That was good. That was
Press one now to come on in.
Yes.
We're still on the
party line. We're still waiting to talk to a girl right here, but we got
line buys from last week, guys.
Yeah. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of the Gurrvias podcast. Yes, this is episode 14, right?
Yes, sir.
Episode 14 of the Gurrvias podcast. Man.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah, we're back. We're back. We got a full house. We got a big house today. We got 5 people here. We got myself, Ivan Gurrvia. We got my boy Chon Gurrvia.
What's going on, everybody?
We got my boy Diego Gurrvia.
What's up, guys?
My compa Joe Gurrvia.
Viva Mexico, Perros.
That's right. And we got my boy Davis. Davis.
Hi.
The throwback
Davis.
right there, the easy ice.
Hell yeah, man. Welcome, guys, to another episode. What's up, compa? I haven't seen you in a while.
It's been a little minute.
It has been, man.
It's been a whole year. I haven't seen you since last year.
Yes. We haven't seen you since last year, man.
Really? It's been since last year?
Nah, it's just bullshit.
Were you here in the beginning of the year?
I think
He was here for the
first one, right?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
It
I'm
was
on
episode
that.
12. He was here. Episode 12 was another hit.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, man, welcome, guys. We got a fantastic show for you guys today, man. We're out here holding it down. We got a lot to talk about, man.
Yes,
How's
sir.
everybody's day? How's everybody's
Hey, real
week
talk.
going,
I'm sorry.
man?
I don't mean to cut you off. Just off the
you do
top
mean to
of
cut
it.
me off, man. You know what?
Oh shit! I just want to send a quick shout out to Mike and Chino real quick before we get into this. You know, they couldn't be here today.
They couldn't be here today, man.
You know, shout out to them.
Shout out to them. They out here holding it down. You know what I'm saying?
Saludos, Valis.
Shout out to y'all. That's enough clapping. Anyway, what's up, guys? How you guys doing, man?
Good. Yourself?
Good.
Who wants to go first? How was everybody's weekend, man?
I'll start it off. My
Let's
shit's
start off,
always pretty
Chon.
quick.
What's up?
Mine's
What's
always
good?
quick. You know what I'm saying? I just
Yes,
worked
sir.
this weekend. Nothing crazy at work. Nah, not that I think about it. We were just we had a post all week, which is the weekend I hated. We got to stand by the cage because there's a bad boy going around right now.
Oh, there is, right?
I heard. Yes, sir. So he did some
yeah.
bad shit again. Then they think he's up to no good again. So taking our turns, bro, on that same fucking spot.
Do they have like an idea of who it might be?
Yeah, well, we know what we're looking for.
Oh, yeah? All right.
Yeah, but it sucks, bro. Just being in the same spot for an hour, bro, that shit kills me, bro.
Hey, don't you fucking... Hey, if you're listening to the podcast, you're a fucking asshole. That's people's hard-earned money that they gamble.
Oh, that's true. Hey, people feel more safe, though, honestly. What real quick, the last 3 days I've gotten tips, so that's nice.
There you go.
Little $5 here, little $5
I don't
there.
even know what's going on.
Yeah, all right.
And then on the last day, I can't really get into much of the thing, but this lady ended up giving us $100 to split between 4 of us. So that was a nice
shit.
little $25 right there. That was lunch right there. Breakfast with me and Nadi that day.
Yeah, all right. Nice.
That's pretty much it, man.
Good shit, man.
Not much. Just same old. You know what I'm saying? Who wants to go next?
Hey, who wants to go next?
You guys really interrupted David over here.
Oh, shit.
And he's asking, what's going on?
What's going on or what?
What's going on?
Work.
No, I can't.
Oh, no. I'll tell you. This has actually been in the news, Davis. There's a naughty boy out there in these streets stealing from casinos.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just straight up jacking them. I don't know how he's doing it.
He leaves a note.
He leaves a note. He does one of those, huh?
He does a note. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's in the news. So this is all, like, if you've been watching the news here in Vegas, there's somebody that he leaves a note and
Yeah, he goes up to the register, to the cashier with a note, and he does his thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, honestly, what would you guys do in that situation? I mean, you guys gotta think about it. The money's insured at the end of the day.
I love that.
Why
not my
risk your
money.
life? You know?
I know. I love that. So, so just a little bit, so you guys can know more about me. I work out of. Oh shit! I should have never said the fucking bank.
yeah.
Cut that. Oh, but
put that.
anyways, I work for a bank, and we were told what to look for, red flags and shit, whenever a robber came in. So honestly, that shit's the adrenaline, just waiting for someone, especially if there's someone in the area that's robbing banks and you're aware. You just see you start looking at everybody different. You don't trust anybody.
Literally, bro.
But in my case, to answer your question, yeah, I mean, fuck it. If they bring out the no, I'm not risking my life for it.
Hell
Just
no.
ensure,
Follow
bro,
the
at the end of the day.
product. Well, besides that, bro, just follow the protocol. You know, it's funny that the only time we ever got robbed at the branch that I worked at,
Mhm.
the fucking girl got so spooked, so nervous, she just crouched. So like, she didn't say anything. She didn't say I'm getting robbed. She didn't do nothing. She saw the fucking note. She read it and she just crouched on the floor, started like rocking. And the branch manager's like, "What's going on?" And she couldn't speak. And then the fucking robber's just there, like looking at her and like he's like, "Oh fuck!" So he just like dips off the branch.
Oh,
She's still
shit.
rocking. And he's like, "What happened?" Like, I just got robbed. Like, well, how much did you give him? My whole drawer. Like, why? Because he asked for it, but like so innocent, bro. Like she like took it out and like fixed it for him and like handed it to him, bro.
How much is in a drawer typically, Joe?
Like, I don't want to sue me, dog.
Oh, okay, no, you're good.
Let's
want
just
It's in
say,
the thousands, though, right?
Nah, yeah, it's not much. I'll let you guys know that.
let us know off mic, allegedly.
Okay.
Allegedly, branches don't carry much cash as people think they do.
Yeah, if you want a big, like, you want to go withdraw a lot of money, you got to call ahead of time, no?
Yeah, you do, especially
Yeah.
during like holiday times when people really want to go all out.
Mm-hmm.
You have to let them know. I mean, shit. There was a bunch of times where customers would tell us like, "Yo, how come I can't take out 10K? Like, it's my money." Like, yeah, dude, but we don't.
There's
That's
not
like
a
the
lot.
last 10K we have up in here, big boy. So we can't do that.
Damn.
Can't do that right now, big dog. You gotta wait. That reminds me of have you guys ever seen what's that movie, Den of Thieves?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, you guys haven't seen
Ass
it?
movie.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah, it's just hella sick.
It's with 50 Cent. Well, 50 Cent's in it. He's not really the main character.
Well, I mean, I'm sure you guys have seen. Have you guys seen that video on TikTok where entra un muchacho with his girlfriend, and then he's like, he has like a little bandana. They're going to like prom, and then
Oh,
like,
yeah.
he's gonna meet like the dad.
Yeah, so it's a kid. Yeah. And 50 Cent comes out because it's his daughter that he's taking to the prom. And he goes and he sees a little you know how you have the little thing in your pocket?
Yeah.
This one has a little red bandana.
Oh, like instead of the flower and shit?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And 50 Cent, like, he tucks it in and he's like, "Hey, come over here, let me talk to you for a minute." And he takes it to the garage. Ya entra, güey. Puro pinche, like,
Samoans.
big Samoan Hawaiian dudes. Just a bunch of big dudes.
You ever notice, compa? There's a little ass like 6-year-old right there, like trying to flex.
Oh,
too.
yeah, there is. And he brings him in and he's like intimidated, and the kid, and he's like, "For the last 14 years, my daughter's safety's been my responsibility and my alone.
My responsibility.
Tonight, I'm giving you that responsibility. So I need you to make
for once in my lifetime, I need to give you that responsibility."
Yeah.
I've seen that shit.
So make sure you come back." And then he goes, "Make sure everything comes out like pretty much." I'm a little paraphrasing here, not exactly, but at the end he goes, "If something goes wrong, your mother's gonna have to wheel you around in a wheelchair, and we don't want that to happen now, do we?"
Yeah.
damn.
You guys never seen that shit on TikTok?
Nah.
That part
Never
has
seen
been viral.
Yeah, y'all check it out. Y'all check out Game of Thrones, Den of Thieves.
God damn, Game of Thrones, huh?
Damn, I don't know if 50 Cent was in that shit. Damn.
Yeah, he's in that shit.
Y'all should go check out Game of Thrones, huh?
But hey, in that movie though, they do the banking stuff, huh?
Yeah, so they basically, if you guys haven't seen it, spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Wee, spoiler. So they basically like steal currency. They steal dollars that's no longer like.
Oh yeah,
in
they
the
robbed the Federal
anymore.
Reserve in L.A. or
Yeah,
something like that.
so
Like the
just
max,
money.
like the bank for the banks is what they rob.
Yeah.
So they just steal money that's no longer in cycle.
In circulation?
Yeah.
So basically, businesses aren't gonna care to look at that shit. They just take it, right? So
Yeah.
Mhm.
that's all they steal, and yeah, but it's a sick
It's a
ass movie.
heist.
You
It
guys should-
reminds me of a Grand Theft Auto heist. You know how in GTA you start
That's
doing
the
heists?
last one, I think. Even in the story mode,
Yeah,
no?
that's what it reminds me of. Literally, kind of like that. Like they go into the main like building, they take armored trucks, they steal a shitload of money. It's crazy. It's got some good actors. Oh, you know who's in it? Your boy Porn Stash Diego from Orange Is the New Black.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that's your man's. Man. Anyway, all right. So yeah, that was that was your weekend, right? No, wait. What were you saying?
Oh, that was Chone's. But
that was
Oh,
true.
he
My
was-
bad.
yeah,
Oh,
he
we're
was
answering
adding to-
Davis's
Oh,
call.
my
My
question,
bad,
my
y'all.
fault.
My bad, y'all. I'm a little sad about the medio metro. But anyways, go ahead. Who would like to go next?
David, go ahead, David. How was your weekend, bro?
Yeah, I mean, same. I don't really do much right now. I just go to school. I'm a little schoolboy right now, schoolboy Q.
Oh, hell yeah, man.
Oh, I just been studying and shit.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I just study and that's it. I just be kicking it at home all day. That's what your boy been doing.
Nothing much to do, huh?
Nothing much to do, man.
Exactly, just fucking homework on homework on homework.
Shout out to my boy Davis out here, man. Trying to become a. What are you trying to become a neurophysicist?
An electrical spectrometrist.
Oh, shit.
Man, you
Nah,
could
I'm
just
just
go to the
playing.
union right here, man.
I'm
The IBU
trying to
around
be
the
an
corner,
engineer.
baby.
Nah, I'm just playing. I'm trying to be an engineer.
Oh, an engineer?
This
What kind of train you trying to conduct and shit?
The one where there's 4 guys.
Hey,
and one
yo.
Nah, just playing. Nah, yeah, they don't need to give me a degree. That's you can tell.
This guy.
That's nice, Davis. All right. Who wants to go next? Compa?
You should just go to that police station, David. They running trains
Oh,
Damn.
shit.
Not allowed?
That was
Yes, it
crazy,
is.
bro. I
That shit
heard
was
about that.
crazy.
Hey, she was
Man.
serving the community. It's all right.
To protect and serve, indeed.
Yes,
She was
sir.
serving the community and whatchamacallit? The station, bro.
Oh,
That shit was crazy that she went fucking viral. And you know what? Her man stayed with her.
shit.
Yeah. Despite having that affair with 6 dudes that we know of.
Hey,
what I'm
man, that pussy got
what I'm
some
saying?
too, and
What did he-
sane.
Yeah, man. Shit.
That's crazy.
What's up, compa?
What's up, compa?
How was your
How was
weekend?
your
Joey?
weekend? How
you
you
know,
been?
I've been good. You know, there working.
How's the real estate market?
It's a little steady right now. Mainly because, well, I wouldn't say steady. Well, man, it's in between, I guess you could say. You know, it's just a lot of rates are still at 6%. So
6%. Goddamn.
yeah, so it's causing a lot of people to not want to buy right now.
Now, tell me if this is true or not. There's a lot. There's a big inventory right now. No.
A shit ton of inventory. Hell yeah. Like the average days on market for a house right now is like, I would say 60 plus days. It's even getting to like 100 plus days type deal.
And when it was hot, how long was the longest that you would see a house?
30 minutes.
30 minutes?
I'm not even bullshitting
Oh,
you, bro.
what the fuck?
Sometimes, bro, that shit wouldn't even go on the market because motherfuckers were already
Like
letting
ready
other
to go and
agents.
shit?
Yeah, 'cause,
Damn.
Like if I got a listing and you're an agent,
Mhm.
like, yeah, bro, I just got a listing in the east side, 4-bedroom, 3-bath, blah blah blah.
Damn,
Oh
all
shit,
right.
I got a buyer. All right, fuck it, you know, then let's just make it happen then type of shit.
Make it happen,
That's
Cap.
crazy, bro.
Yeah, dude, it got to the point like one time the offer we were going to submit an offer, that shit had over 30 plus offers, bro. That's just
Damn.
stupid, bro. My opinion, again, I mean, I don't want to sound like I'm talking shit if there's any agents out there listening to this.
Shout out to the agents.
But like it's, you know, why it wasn't very necessary to keep 30 offers. You know, like it's as simple as you get a high offer, you present it to the seller, and the seller's like, yeah, I like that. Boom. Why keep so many? Like, I don't know, but it just didn't make any type of sense.
Is that like more like the hype to like try to get the house to like sell for more, or is it just like them being like,
I personally, I think it was more like an ego. So,
Really?
So agents could say in their office, like, oh yeah, my listing had 30 plus offers. It's like, yeah, motherfucker, you fucking had the one, you already had the one the seller was gonna accept after like the first 2. Should have just, you know.
so they just wanted to keep it? Just it doesn't show a lot of people. Does it show everybody when it has a lot of offers?
Well,
the house.
We don't technically know. So it's like if, you know, I call you, right? Like, hey John, I'm calling you in regards to 123 ABC Street. You know, I had a client, I showed a client this morning and they liked it. Oh, well, I have 30 offers. Oh shit! All
Yeah,
right,
way to go.
you know, try to.
What you trying to offer me, big dog?
Yeah,
Like,
bro.
Yeah, so they kind of use it to their advantage.
It's like a
sense,
bidding
huh?
war, huh?
Yeah, it was. Now it's the total
Yeah.
opposite, bro. Now you fucking go and see the house, and since it's an electronic lockbox that notifies the listing agent that you showed it, Now they're blowing you up like, hey, did your client like it? Any feedback? Any feedback? Any feedback? Hey, sellers paying 5,000 towards closing costs, blah blah blah. So it's a total opposite now.
Damn. All right. So they want to sell it now.
Yeah, dude, it's a whole 360. I mean, this time last year, it was still like that. It was still very competitive, and yeah, now it's a whole different market.
Is
from
it
there.
because of the season, or is it just like it fluctuates like that?
The rates, bro?
It's the rates, huh? Nobody wants the 6% rate.
No one wants 6%.
And me personally, by when you say 6%, what do you mean by that? Like, what
So-
what are you trying
All
to
right,
say?
go ahead, compa. You tell them. Actually, you're the pro right here.
So-
Biggest born realtors right here.
So interest rate, right? So your interest rates are what the bank charges you to let you borrow money, right? I could say that in the last like 5 years, since like I've been an agent since 2019, rates were never at 6%, 7%, right? There were high 4s, mid 4s, 5s. So then in 2020, when COVID happened, right, when everyone was talking about the market's gonna crash, they didn't fucking crash. Did the whole total opposite. Rates dropped, bro, all the way down to like 2s, maybe even low as like 1.8, 1.9.
Yep.
So
I think I got mine, for example, when COVID first started.
yeah,
Our rate is like at 3 point something.
yeah.
Oh, damn.
That's not bad.
Yeah. So
And quick, like, and not to throw my compas,
you could do it.
out there like that, but like my
You-
compa, literally, he bought a house at what I would say like at a perfect time, like legit, like a very perfect time, because the prices of the houses weren't high, and the rates were low. So you were buying a house when the prices were still low, sellers were still willing to negotiate all these different things, and the rates were fucking low too. So the buyers that bought that year took a lot of like, yeah, they
Came
got
out.
a good deal. Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, and I think like it was right before we didn't know what was gonna happen too, so we didn't catch it when it went up. So
Yep.
we went on there was a lot of down payment assistance too at that time too.
Yeah.
So we like it was like a perfect storm for us to get the house.
Oh yeah, bro.
Well, that never ends. Me
Yeah.
personally, as an agent, I fucking like using down payment assistance programs.
Mhm.
So I fucking bring them shits up all the time. So yeah, if you guys want to buy a house and you think you can't buy, matter of fact, if you have a credit score higher than 580, right?
All right, 580. Yep.
580, you have 2 years of work history. It doesn't have to be in the same spot. It could be
No gaps, right?
No, yeah, as long as you have 2 years of taxes, right, that you've done, and that's really it. You work full time, you can most likely get pre-approved for a house, right? I mean, it gets deeper to that, but that's like the main basic things that you need.
Yeah.
To get the down payment assistance program, you just need 640 credit score, and that's it, bro. So it's, yeah, a lot of people think it's hard, or I'm gonna wait a year because it might crash. I don't think so. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like prices might adjust, but I don't think they'll crash. But yeah, that's how the market is looking like right now. And just to kind of, again, trying to go back to it, just think about it this way, bro. And this is, again, I don't have my phone on me, you guys. This is just random numbers, all right? So if a $350 home back when my compa bought in 2020 with a rate at 3%, your monthly payment, again, this is just random numbers, could have been 1,300, 1,004, maybe even 1,002, right? Now that house at that $350,000 house is no longer $350,000 house. Now that house is most likely $450, right? So it's more expensive, and your monthly payment is like, maybe at 19, right?
That's crazy.
So yeah, dude. So it's just, and now in the same thing, now, and the price, it's just a lot. So that's why a lot of people are holding themselves back from buying, because the higher the rate is, the lower your buying power too. So, but still, I mean, you need a roof over your head, you guys.
Yep.
So
That's right.
I mean, would you rather pay rent? Rent, dude. I've been seeing fucking townhouses going at 1,800.
Yeah.
Oh, mamas.
Yeah. So would you rather pay your landlord's rent? I mean, mortgage off, or would you rather pay your mortgage off?
Yes, sir.
So if y'all need help with credit and all that shit, don't worry about it. We got you. But yeah, that's what's going on with real estate right now.
Damn. All right. Well, that was the. It was over 30 seconds this time, but it was a good it was good. Like, usually you do like a 30-second real estate update, but that was a good one.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. It was really informational.
If anybody's out there looking to buy a house, rent something, or do anything realtor related, hit up my compa Joey at Vegas Born Realtors.
Yes, sir.
He'll help you out, man. He'll help you out.
And that's on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok.
All right. My turn. What did I do to this weekend? Wait, did you go, Diego?
No, I haven't.
Oh, go ahead, Diego. You go.
Busy week for me last week since like Thursday. It was Nathan's 5th birthday.
Ooh.
Happy birthday, my boy.
Right.
This motherfucker had like
God damn.
this
God
one
damn.
he had like 4 birthday cakes, bro.
God damn.
So his birthday was on Thursday.
His
We
actual
bought him
birthday.
yeah, his actual birthday was on Thursday.
Mm.
We got him a low birthday cake. That morning, woke him up with some balloons, some little toys, you know. And then Friday, we made his actual birthday party. So then that day, on Thursday, in the morning we got him a cake, and then on Thursday night, I went to my mom's house, and then she bought him a cake too.
Oh, damn. So all cake. You got all the cake, huh?
Yeah. So and then on Friday,
That was you, huh?
yeah, that was me.
All
And
day.
then on Friday we had his actual birthday party, right there at his grandparents' house.
Okay,
So we
okay.
had a cake then, and then my mom's like, I'm gonna throw him a little birthday party on Sunday as well. It was something
Yay.
small. It was just us, I was
Kiki's didn't want to get left behind, Chon?
Yes, sir.
Yup. So yeah, that was pretty much my weekend.
Oh,
Yeah,
party,
all
huh?
right.
Party.
Oh, party
guy.
boy,
Party
huh?
boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes. That's cool, man. Happy birthday to little Nathan, man. Shout out to him.
Boy, Kiki.
Congratulations. That's on cinco. Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
And
How was your weekend, big cousin?
man, mine was cool, man. Mine was really chill. Nothing too wild. I went to the swap meet yesterday. No, not yesterday.
shit.
Sunday. Sunday, I went to the I went to the swap meet, and man, that shit brought back a lot of memories.
I was gonna say that, bro. Like, we used to stay over there, bro. Like,
We used to stay over there, man.
Bro, every weekend I remember that shit, but I don't want to cut you off. I didn't.
Yeah,
go ahead.
no. We I was there. It was kind of cold actually. Like if you were in the shade, but if you were walking around in the sun, it was nice. I was looking at the prices for the micheladas. I was like, God damn, inflation's a bitch.
How much
bro.
were there? They were $7 back in the day. How much are they now?
They were about $7.50 for Pacifico,
Mm-hmm.
plus $2. No, it was always been $3 for Clamato, but now it's $10 for the big one. Yeah, I remember when that shit was $7.50.
Shit, I remember when the hot and spicy was $1. That's just $1.89 now. Plus
Really?
tax.
What, $1.89
The
now?
hot and spicy?
89, yeah.
No
What?
way.
2 for 3.
They're 2 for 3. I know that for sure.
Tengo miedo.
Yo, that's something that just last week I went to the store we were getting stuff ready for Nathan's birthday party, and this has been on the news. I'm pretty sure you guys have noticed, but the eggs.
Oh, Ali was
yeah.
really talking to me about that shit. Though.
Did we talk about this last week?
Nah, we didn't talk about the eggs.
We went, and I'm like, damn, I'm gonna go see if this shit is true. So I guess there's like a big carton of like 60 something eggs.
The 64 pack.
The 64 pack, 64
We're at
pack.
Costco.
$80, bro.
$80.
$80 at Smart and Final.
God
Bro,
damn.
and you guys ever think about it? Egg is in a lot of our food, bro. Like, if you guys really sit in,
Yeah.
like, egg is in a lot of food, bro.
I don't really eat eggs like that, but my wife does.
Yeah, that
My
shit's
wife
in a
loves
lot
like
of food, bro.
every morning she has some sort of eggs, whether it's scrambled, omelet, over easy, don't matter. Just
Yeah,
something.
egg is in a lot of food, bro. Honestly,
Well, I just did the math. If you buy it for $80 and there's 60 eggs in there, and you sell one egg $2 each, it's $120 minus the 80. It's a $40 profit.
selling eggs.
Selling eggs.
Side hustle idea.
Side
right
hustle
there.
right there.
Y'all saw that they're actually like ¿cómo se dice?
What's that?
Oh fuck!
They're smuggling eggs right now.
They're smuggling eggs right now, bro.
Nah.
People are going they're going to Mexico and they're coming back with eggs.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
sir.
Damn. Hey,
That's-
you can make a hustle out of anything, bro. You just gotta really want it, bro.
I saw that in.
If there's a market, you could make a fucking hustle out
Yes,
of it.
sir. Yes,
There's
sir.
I saw a story on Twitter of a soccer player somewhere in Africa was the MVP.
Oh yeah,
He got the 5 dozen eggs.
He got 5 dozen
Was
eggs.
that real, bro?
Yeah, for man of the match. Yeah, I seen that.
Nah,
Man
It
of
was
the
like
match.
Zimbabwe or some shit.
That's
I seen
like-
that shit, bro.
That's like
Out of
$5,000 here in America, man. He
That's-
deserved, well deserved,
man.
Hell no.
well deserved, my
Not to be
boy,
that
man. Give it
guy,
up for my
but-
boy, man.
Not to be that guy, but that's what we get for living in America.
God damn, bro.
Living in America, man.
What was how was the rest
Good
of
old
the,
USA.
How was the rest of your weekend, Ivan?
Oh well, to the swap meet, back to the swap meet. I was just like, man, I remember those times when we used to go after like, usually it was after like somebody threw like a party, whether it was like a bautizo, whether it was like a wedding, whatever it was. I remember the very next day we'd be like, let's go to the swap meet, a curarla.
City boys up at the swamp meet.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. It'd be you guys, everybody, well, except for Diego and
Yeah, Diego
Davis.
never really kicked it.
Diego and Davis wouldn't really go, but my compa was there. Joey.
I used to go.
Oh yeah, my
too.
compa Joey. Sean, Chino, and Mike would go. All 4 of us would go, and we just like sipping micheladas the whole time and just like fucking vibing, man. It was a different vibe, man.
You know what was the best part about that? That we would be able to get pretty faded and then only drive like less than 2 minutes to Mike's old.
Oh yeah,
parents'
yeah.
house. And we would continue right there, bro. We would.
Yeah,
keep
my
going
padrino
right there.
Mike would be like, "Hey yo, y'all come kick it here," and sure enough, we just keep it going right there.
Yes, sir. We would stay there till like a good 8 o'clock at night, bro.
Yeah, all day we'd be out there.
With Don Robert too, dog. Don't forget about Don
Oh,
Robert. Man. Shout
yeah,
out to
man.
Don Robert, bro.
My boy Don Robe. For those you don't know, we have a boy named Don Robe. He's not old. The name sounds old, but he's about 29.
He's
30.
31. He's around our
I think
age.
he was Don Robert when he was like what 16, 17.
He was like 14 years old, and
Yeah,
he went
already
as Don Robe.
bro.
Who yeah, why Don Robert? Who named who
Mike.
gave him that
So
nickname?
the story goes that he had a neighbor,
Mm-hmm.
some random neighbors that they would that would go outside, and this was Roberto would go outside and le echaba mecánica a los carros all the time. So he would chop it up with his neighbor, and era salvadoreño, pues. Y le decía, Don Robe, according to Mike. So se le quedó el Don Robe.
Oh, you know what? Now that you mentioned that shit's true. I have a client that, dude, like, she's like, you know.
They call you Don Jero?
No, she doesn't call me Don Jero. She goes, Señor Jerónimo. Señor Jerónimo. And I'm like, dude, that shit sound weird, bro.
Bro, I'm
Don't sound
fucking, I'm a
right.
young ass boy.
You fucking, like, you know, she's like in her mid-40s calling me Señor Jerónimo. I'm like, what the fuck?
But if you really think about it, well, what else could she refer to you as? Like,
Vali.
Random fact.
what's
Uh,
that?
There's a whole bunch of Gurrvias in El Salvador and Honduras
Oh,
and
really?
yes, there is. Yes, sir.
Well, how did you know?
Because when we used to work at the phone store,
Mm-hmm.
fuck, I met a whole bunch of Urbinas there, bro.
I've never met an Urbina before.
Yeah, bro.
Other than at school, I believe I met one or two, like ever, and that's pretty much it.
Me too.
I met like 2 or 3 that used to go to the store to pay their bill.
When I went to Deloach, there was one other person named Urbina. I'm like, who the fuck is that?
Did you guys used to
Turns
hate?
out it was our cousin.
Would you guys hate that our
Urbina,
letter
compa.
started with the U at the end? We would always be the last one to get
Oh,
called up.
yeah.
for
Oh yeah,
everything, huh?
man.
Fucking used to hate that shit.
Man,
Bro.
man.
You know what was sick about that, though? If you went to school with your cousins?
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
All of you were together all the time.
Fuck yeah. Me, Davis, and Chino. Huh, Davis?
Oh, and Davis's last name started with a V, huh? So
Yes.
Oh shit.
all 3 of y'all were in the ass. I mean,
All
the
three of
back.
y'all.
Now that Davis is here, I want to say a quick story about Davis.
Davis story. Let's go.
So we had math class together, right? So just so you guys know who was in that class. So it was me, Davis, and then my beautiful wife, Cassandra. What's up, baby?
Ah.
Yo quiero comerte todos los días. Oh, my bad. Anyways.
Oh man.
Back to the subject. Tell me why. Because me and Chino, we stay fucking around, bro. We would all sit together.
Accurate.
Well, tell me why I found out later on that my boy Davis and Casey went to school separate time, separately, went after school to talk to the teacher to separate us because me and Chino were too much of a distraction.
Oh, snitch, huh? Snitch 9 over here.
Oh, I just want to get on the record. It wasn't me. There was no cameras to prove it was me. So yeah.
But I believe Joe. He's not a liar. So
That's what David said to the teacher when like, why do you want to move?
No, real shit though. I think it was them three together, and I think I was by myself. And every time the teacher would be like, "Hey, y'all stop fucking around back there," and I was over there like shaking my head like, These guys are not gonna do well.
You know what else I would do? So there was this little like the police officer that was sitting next to David, this little chick and shit. And
the police officer, like an actual cop?
No,
or?
like
she was like a little snitch in a way.
No, it's like she will serve the community type of shit like that.
Oh, okay,
Like
okay.
she was. You guys know what I mean?
Like she was a future cop.
She was a Karen?
Yeah.
Little goody two shoes?
Yeah. So she was sitting next to David, and then I'll tell Casey, I'll be like, because Casey always wanted to sit next to me, man. But, man, what you want to sit next to me? Anyway, so she was sitting next to me.
She would come over, you'd be like,
when she's hearing this, I'll be like, man, they made me say it. Anyways, so I was like, hey, Casey, look, I'm going to fuck with the girl. I'm going to act like I'm calling her, but I'm calling David. And I'll be like, hey. And she would turn around, what? Hey. And then David would turn around hella laughing. I'm like, hey, David. And then she would just look, fucking get all mad and shit. And start shaking her head.
Oh, I don't know.
oh, man. This is her. She would actually get mad and just start. She was ready for that, huh, compa?
She wanted all the smoke.
She was ready, bro. But yeah, that shit was. It's fun having the last letter of the alphabet as your last name.
It really is. And speaking of the last letter, Z. That's all I had to say. Nah. Speaking of you, UFC. What was it? 283.
Which one was it, Glocky? You're a little UFC guy, huh?
Glock. What was it?
The what?
The UFC number this past one that just passed. This past weekend.
280 something, if I'm not mistaken.
I think it's 283.
I think it's at 280.
It was 283. 283. Yeah.
I think it was 498.
Oh,
So,
No.
so you know what I did though? Part of the weekend we're gonna segue into the next one.
Mm-hmm.
Is I went to go watch UFC at B-Dubs on Saturday.
How was it? That not besides that we get into the actual show. How was like the crowd there and shit? Like, does it help out to get to?
You know what? It's actually it was all right. It wasn't that bad, but apparently I never went, but my cuñado can tell you guys this. He said that back in the day they would used to go watch the fights there.
Mm-hmm.
B-Dubs used to have like a $50 minimum, so you have to pay $50 minimum, and include wings and drinks, and you have to have like a X amount to like keep you there to watch the fights. And I think on top of that, they charge you like an extra $10 to actually be there to watch the fight. So B-Dubs, when UFC was like in its prime peak, they used to have those shits like pretty full, and people would like be turned away because
so it wasn't busy when you went this past weekend. It wasn't packed. I mean.
No, it was. He said that it was nothing compared to how it used to be, but there was a decent amount of people. You know, it was a regular dinner rush or whatever. So they're over here where we watched the fight. That shit was pretty crazy because I had not seen a fucking UFC fight in a while, and these last fights were actually pretty hard. They were actually pretty dope. Our boy, what was his name? Brandon Moreno.
Viva Mexico, perros.
That's right.
Oh, shit.
My boy.
What location did you go to real quick? I mean, what B-Dubs?
I went to the not so busy one. I went up there to Horizon Ridge.
Oh, that's my favorite, bro. We won't say nothing else because we don't want it to get packed there. You know, we got like
The one by the Vons?
We got a million.
Yeah. Don't go there.
The one by the Vons?
Don't go there.
Hey, you guys been there to that one real quick though?
Hell yeah, that low key, that's
on
the
the
spot.
on the days of the discount, bro. You just walk in that motherfucker and that's it, bro. No waiting or nothing.
Galleria
bro.
could never.
No waiting or
The
nothing.
Galleria.
Galleria and Craig could never.
Right. My spot to go to is the one on Centennial and
That was the other
Street.
one. Yep, Centennial.
Yeah, bro. You go in there and there's never a line or anything. You just
walk right in. Just
walk-
get seated in. I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
Is
Yep.
that the one by the Caliber collision up there?
No,
No.
that's Craig.
Oh, that one too. That one's pretty dead. I've been to that one.
hell
Oh,
no.
Craig?
That one will be packed.
The one by
Craig
Caliber collision. No. I'm talking about North Fifth. And
Yeah, that one.
Oh yeah, that's
That's
one
the
I
one.
Oh, I thought you were
Yeah,
talking about the
yeah.
one next to the
Centennial.
U-Haul.
I guess it like throws a lot of people off because just like I mean it's not
kind of
even-
hidden. It's
not
not
10
really obvious.
And like 10 miles away, there's like the main one on Craig.
Yeah, everybody
Oh,
goes to the
okay.
Craig one.
Yeah, I think everybody goes to that one.
So what were you saying, Ivan, about your experience? How was
Oh,
it?
yeah, so it was pretty cool. Being able to like see that and I was like, man, like I wonder how it used to be in my
In the
cuñado.
Prime Day and shit.
He said back in its prime, it was something else. Like when people would just go there and
Just to watch the
get
fights and
drunk.
shit.
Yeah.
You think? I'm sorry, Diego. What were you
Sorry,
saying?
bro. Like I forgot which fight. I actually didn't know there was a UFC fight that day. I think it was like 2 or 3 pay-per-views, 3 or 4 pay-per-views before this one, and we just pulled up and there was a fight and we were chill. It wasn't packed or anything, but yeah, that was like the rowdy people there
You
Oh
think?
yeah, watching the fight.
watching the fight. Yeah, so también I thought I told my girl maybe they're gonna win the Chargers or something because of the fights.
Oh yeah.
But they didn't. It was
Nah, they don't do it
cool.
anymore.
Yeah, we stayed there a little bit longer just to watch the last fight.
Yeah, me too. So Brandon Moreno, this was his. Oh, what were you gonna say, Chon?
Oh, real quick, I wanted to ask David because you've been more into UFC more than all of us. Was it like more like you think they're doing it too often now that's why it kind of diminishes it? Like that's why the pay-per-views are not so big, or you think that like there's just more like shit that like in general, like more sports in general that
I'll
people
tell you
don't
what I
really-
think. Let's see what David.
What are you gonna say?
Well, just from my take, I feel like it's just not like, because when it was blowing up, like at the peak, like who was, like you got to think about like who was at the peak. It was that fool
Yeah.
McGregor, you know what I'm saying? And what was that fool McGregor doing? He was shit talking. He was
That's true.
hella insinuating shit, you know what I'm saying? And UFC really doesn't have anyone like that right now. Someone who doesn't have that, I guess you can say, quote unquote, fire, that like that energy and shit that brings out that passion in other people. Because he used to like rile motherfuckers up and then beat the shit out of them. I don't know if you remember,
Yeah.
but that fool was on a win streak for a
Yeah,
minute.
and
so-
everybody know who McGregor was, even though they didn't watch UFC.
And the thing with McGregor too is that he branched out. Not only that, is that he was also doing like whiskey and shit and other stuff like out there in Ireland too, where he's from, So he was just expanding himself. And I mean, still right now, he's still pretty well known. That fool literally, quote unquote, kind of still the face of UFC.
Yeah,
Even though he's been gone.
Fought for a minute, huh?
Well, I think he's out of contract already.
Oh, okay.
I think. Well, my bad, Ivan. What's your take?
No, go ahead. Like you pretty much just said it without saying it. Is that there's no stars right now.
Oh, okay.
There's no actual stars like they used to be. Look at it back when it was like, let's go back to like UFC in the hundreds. You had GSP in there. You had Anderson Silva, Brock Lesnar, Cain Velasquez.
The Nate brothers, right?
You had the
Diaz,
Diaz
the
brothers.
Diaz,
They were on their way in.
Sorry,
Dave
to cut you off, Ivan.
Bautista.
Dave Bautista, yeah.
He was
Bellator.
for real?
For
Bellator.
Oh shit!
That
He was
the,
Bellator.
the fight I went to that was at Buffalo Wild Wings. That one time I went was the Diaz fight.
Diaz, yeah. See,
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
So that's kind of like towards the end, but when it was its peak, there were stars. There were bona fide stars. I think Ronda Rousey and Conor McGregor were the last of the stars you could say for
Well,
UFC.
Oh, Ronda,
what-
bro, I forgot that she used to.
What
do
was the
UFC.
name of the
Yeah.
fighter that used to have the hair like el güero que se hacía como un pico en el pinche pelo?
I'm not.
Oh fuck, what's his name?
You know who I'm talking about, right?
He married the porn star, right?
I think so.
He married Jenna Jameson. What the fuck's his name?
And he would beat her?
Oh,
no,
shit,
that's
that
another
was a
fool.
War Machine, Danny.
War Machine. Nah, he was never big. No, what the fuck's his name?
Let me tell you, real
Tito
quick. I'm gonna
Ortiz.
go on- Yeah,
Tito Ortiz.
right.
That's the one. It was Tito
There was
Ortiz.
another one, little white guy.
But don't you guys think that's kind of like a
Chuck
good
Liddell.
thing?
There you go.
Oh, yeah, Chuck
Chuck
Liddell.
Liddell. Yep.
what were you gonna say, Joey?
But don't you guys think that's kind of like a good thing that there's not like, I guess you could say like a face, because it keeps the sport to be more, I guess you could say more intimate, more not so much like I guess like the like true the true fan base
There's
watches
less casual.
I don't think so
yeah.
in a way, because I mean, if you really, for me personally, I don't like. I'm not a big sports person, bro, like at all. Like, but when I do watch like boxing, like it's only when like the big name fights, like Floyd, or like back in the day, like Floyd would fight, or
Yeah.
like who are some people like you know what I'm trying to get
everybody
to,
would
right?
watch the Pacquiao fights.
Right now too. También
Canelo, even though you know Canelo's gonna win most of the time, you're still gonna tune in and see what happens.
Yeah, and that'll attract you
Triple
to
G
it.
at one point.
Yeah.
That'll attract you to
I
the
think
actual
boxing right now
sport.
también doesn't have a face.
The only face is Canelo, but he's already getting kind of.
that was already.
He's already going. He's not on his prime no more, Rico.
and Logan Paul.
Dang.
Oh no! Hey, you know what? The Paul brothers. Say what you will. Those motherfuckers are bringing relevance back.
Well, somebody
They're making
big
it relevant.
just said that Jake Paul brought a lot of people to boxing because of that. Because
Yeah,
he
see?
would do all those little
He
amateurs.
brought the new generation in.
Yeah, he brought a
Yeah.
new generation.
Hey, but you gotta think about it. All those kids gotta get money out of somewhere, bro.
Yeah.
And you know that's money, regardless, bro. Regardless of who paid for it, they paid for it, bro.
And celebrity boxing is kind of like going up too in the ranks because look at what you got right now. You got that dude. What's his name? Salt Poppy.
Yeah, well, what I
He's
feel like is,
undefeated right now.
my bad, I'm gonna cut you off, but what I feel like is they're just it's the same people, but what they're doing now is they're bringing their own people with them. Like
Yeah,
these,
yeah.
these dudes are what TikTok stars, YouTube stars, so they're
Yeah.
bringing their own fan base to an already existing fan base.
That's
so
true,
they're
that's
making
true.
it bigger.
Like
with
like when I got really big into like not necessarily big into boxing, but I got really like looking at the older stuff was when Andy Ruiz had beat
Oh yeah, he beat Joshua.
Yeah, Anthony Joshua.
My compa's cousin, second cousin.
Oh yeah, the Andy Reese.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Heck yeah, bro.
Yeah, so when he won, I got like really into, not necessarily like really into boxing, but like I would go on YouTube and then start looking for like the top 10 knockouts and all that shit. So I mean that kind of does help, bro. Like it'll bring attention to it, and
Yeah.
then, you know, just that's all it is, bro. A little attention, and that's all you need.
Hey, personally, I think I had bad luck with UFC. Like, I never liked it, bro. I mean, nunca me ha gustado el UFC, and I think it's just the bad luck. Cause when I give it a chance, bro, I always get the fight. Like when I watch a full fucking fight,
Mm-hmm.
I always get the fucking
The boring matches.
the ones that actually go to the floor and like
Oh, the grappling
the
bullshit.
grappling shit, bro.
You know which one was
Yeah.
my first UFC fight that I actually watched, like two undercards and then the actual match? It was at Victor's house. Shout out to my boy Fuji. It was when that guy, the guy from Miami, what's his name?
Miami.
Oh, fucking that fool that was a street boxer with the curly
Yeah,
hair.
with the fucking
Kimbo?
dreads.
No, the Mexican fool, Masvidal, George Masvidal.
Bro, he fucking won that fight like in
Ben
less than
Askren?
5
when
seconds.
He kneed
Yes,
Ben Askren in the face with the uppercut knee.
he just
Bro, he literally ran into him and just kneed
that
him
shit
in
was
the
like
face,
5
bro.
seconds
Yeah.
long, bro, and that's it, bro. I still remember
My
how
boy said he walked around them and was fucking saying, "What's up, bitch? What's up, bitch?" Like,
bro, that was like the first UFC fight I actually ever watched, like all of it. Well, not all of it because it was only 5 seconds long, but like the you know the matches before to it, bro. Everybody in that fucking room was hype, bro. I think there was like 5 or 6 of us in that house at that time, bro. Everybody
were going
was
crazy.
fucking, yeah, that shit was tight, bro.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy.
And then that's a good example. I think the first one that I actually saw the whole thing too for me was UFC 100. It was I think GSP was in the undercard of that one, and George St. Pierre, and then the main event was Cain Velasquez and Brock Lesnar 2 or 3. I forgot which one it was, but that shit was good. Cain won that one.
that fool Kane. Shout out Kane. He needs to get out of jail.
He's already out. I
He
think.
got bailed out. I think
he
he's
just
bailed
recently
out
got
right
bailed
now.
out.
Did you know why he was in jail, compa?
Why was that fool locked up?
So apparently, there was a sicko on the loose that I think molested his
Stepdaughter.
Oh
daughter.
yeah. He fucking fucked them up, right?
Yeah, I think he killed him.
Or he killed him.
He killed him.
So I think he was like chasing him, and the guy's dad was driving the car, like the getaway car.
Uh-huh.
That fool shot into the car and shot the dad, I think, and the mom or something. And the other dude, like, he escaped basically. He didn't get hurt, but he crashed into the car. So either way, he fucked them all up. But
Yeah,
Good.
Of course, bro.
he was bailed
Good.
out. Yeah, no, dude, fuck that.
If we go back to the olden days, that would have been praised. That's good. Back in my, I forgot to mention, I come from a different timeline. So in my timeline, in my matrix, he wasn't arrested. Just so you guys know.
Oh my god!
I thought this motherfucker was talking about something serious for a second, bro.
Talking about timelines all day, man.
God damn.
All week.
Just so you guys know, we have a group chat, and I was hitting them with back in my timeline. This is in my timeline. In my timeline, it used to be called, because I don't know who brought up wrestling, and I was like, yeah, in my timeline.
This morning.
I was like, it was called Monday Evening Raw, not Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to say this real quick. You guys, when we created a group chat on the January 21st, 2021. It's already 2023, so it's been almost 2 years.
2 years.
Bro. I want to say that group chat really brought us all like really close together, bro. It really did, bro. Like, I mean, we always talk like every here and there, but that now we talk literally every day, bro. Every fucking day.
We talk every day.
If you have cousins, I suggest you make a group chat because that shit will bring you together, bro. It really will, man.
We hate each other every day.
But we also did it with our dads.
Yeah,
we did it with.
And
all
I
of
feel
our
like
dads.
that group chat brought them together closer too, bro. On some real shit, because I mean, like they would talk every now and then, but they be sending all like types of memes in there and the shit.
Yeah.
Like you be seeing sites. I be seeing sites to my uncles that I never thought I would see, bro. Like shout out to my uncle Chinto. He's a little troll, bro.
Oh, yeah, he trolled
they stay going at that. Shit's funny.
He's a little troll, bro, but he's that fucking funny kind of troll, bro. That shit's funny. So make a group chat with your cousins, guys. It'll really bring you closer together.
Yeah, and even if you don't like each other, still do it. That way you can, get it all out there. Maybe you'll like each other at the end of the day.
Why were you laughing, Diego? Tell the
Man, that chat be making my day sometimes.
It really does.
Yeah, but you leave every other day, man. What the fuck is up with you, man? Shit, this is you every time, man. Every other day.
That really be
I just be fucking around with, and then I leave, and then you guys can't add me to like 2-3 days.
Yeah, it sucks. Yeah,
I'd be mad fucking after that. So I'm like, fuck,
you moron.
Like my boy Ellie, he be when he would get mad at people on Fortnite, he wouldn't install the game. Like my boy Beto said, he's punishing himself. Now he has to download the whole game all over again.
You would really do that?
Mm-hmm. Dude, my 6-year-old does that shit. He's like, yeah, I'm not playing no more. Daddy. I'm not playing no more. And he just deletes him. Like, dude, you're not hurting me, bro. You're hurting yourself.
He has to download it all over again, huh? Shit.
Yeah. Fortnite. Shout out to all you Fortnite players out there still holding it down.
Were you done already, Ivan, with your UFC thing?
No, man. We gotta get to the main event that we're talking about, man. The real main event.
Okay. Go ahead, baby.
Brandon Moreno. Man, what a fight. So this was their fourth fight, right?
I think it was their third, I think.
No, this is their fourth.
Okay, I'm not too sure. My bad.
So
in my timeline, they're
my
I just know so far they've had 2 championship fights, 2 fights for the belt so far.
Yeah. So Brandon Moreno fought, what's this fool's name? Davison Figueiredo.
I think they fought once before
Figueiredo?
in like their pre-UFC like amateur type nights.
No, it was their fourth one in UFC.
Okay,
it was their fourth.
I was like, I know they've met before too. I think.
Yeah.
Like the UFC, the show and shit when they had the shows.
Yeah. So they had. Yeah, so it was a good fight. I think they've traded the belt back and forth for the last like 3 or 4 years or whatever, and this UFC event was in Brazil. It was in Rio. You know what's crazy? I don't know if it's true or if it was photoshopped, but you know how they have the Cristo Rey on top of the mountain right there, like with his arms stretched out, the Jesus. They fucking. I don't know if they painted or what they did. They put a UFC title belt on the Jesus.
Was it a hologram?
Oh damn, yeah.
I don't know.
Hologram type thing.
It might have been like a spotlight on it, but it was kind of funny to see that.
That's out of line, bro.
Because I seen that the Cristo Rey with like they I think dressed it up in like a Brazil flag or something.
Yeah, they'll change the colors on it on different Independence Days. I've seen it with the Mexico flag before too.
Yeah, and they put the belt on it. But so this was over there in Rio. The fight almost went the distance. They went 4 rounds. Brandon was getting some good hits on him. There was a few times where we got scared because this fool was getting him into some like crazy like locks. But at one point, This fool busted this fool's eye out pretty bad. Have you guys ever seen the first Rocky?
Oh, I seen that shit when he blew his nose.
Oh yeah, that too.
Oh shit!
He fucked himself
orbital.
up.
He said he broke his orbital or something.
Yeah, like I guess like it was right before the fight, like one of the rounds started,
Mhm.
and this fool like blew his nose in the middle of the thing, and like the pressure from blowing your own nose made his eye socket like pop or something.
Yeah, that
like,
shit was weird, bro. They say that he did it on purpose because I guess that's like a number one rule about when you get hit in your nose or where is it in your eye,
in your face or your eye area.
Yeah, you're not supposed to do that, and they're like, "Why the fuck would you do that?" You're like, you're not supposed to do that shit.
Maybe you didn't know. Who knows? But he did that shit, and his like that. It's technical knockout. He couldn't see out of his eye. Have you guys ever seen Rocky?
I haven't, bro. I
Yes,
just see it. I want to.
Have you seen it, compa?
I've seen all of them, compa. I actually have the whole
The
collection.
box set?
Yeah, I brought the whole shit.
In his timeline, Rocky's still going.
Yeah, in my timeline, he dies.
Oh, man.
Shit.
He dies instead of
Fucking
Apollo
joke.
Creed.
What is it from that movie where the guy says, "If he dies, he dies"?
Yeah, that's Rocky 4. That's with Ivan Drago. If he dies, he dies.
Oh shit.
In my timeline, he actually
He died.
died.
Died. In your timeline, it's not Creed. It's Balboa. They're training Rocky's kid instead of Creed's kid.
Hey, have you guys seen the new trailer to that Creed movie?
Yeah, that shit looks good. Hold on.
I'm sorry.
So in Rocky 1, you know how like he has a fucked up eye, and he tells him, "Just cut it, just cut it." That's pretty much what Figueredo was saying in his corner. So he could keep going.
cut it so like the blood can come out and
Yeah,
the pressure
so
can
if they
drop?
have a swollen eye, they
Like
can cut the eye.
Apocalypto, or what's that movie called? Apocalypto, whatever.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
They do that shit too. His eye was all swollen, and they like cut like a line.
That way it like releases
blood
the
comes
pressure
out
and
and
all
shit.
that shit. Okay.
Damn, yeah. So that's what pretty much. It didn't help because the ref said, "Nope, you can't see, man. I'm sorry." And Moreno won in Brazil. And what did Moreno say, compa, to all the Brasileiros?
Viva Mexico, perros!
He was fucking rowdy, man.
They were like booing the shit out of him, huh, on the way out?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
he
they were
fucking
throwing shit
beat
at
a
him.
Brazilian in their home, bro. They don't like that shit.
They were both Bautista.
They don't like losing.
in Argentina.
Well, I mean, they're pretty good. They're pretty up there in UFC, bro. I mean, they literally have a martial art in their name, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, you know?
Oh,
so.
that's true.
Yup.
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, those fools are dedicated at that shit.
Fucking, yeah. Let me see if I can find that, what he said.
Yeah, I what's it called? I didn't watch the fight, and I'm gonna be honest, I've never actually watched a UFC fight before,
what?
never. But I feel like this guy Brandon is like, I guess, attracting me into it just because one, I'm a passionate Mexicano, so.
You know which one other too, Joe? The little young kid, the 18-year-old that just won recently.
Oh,
that
yeah.
Mexican kid here, the one that won here in Vegas, right?
Yeah.
Oh, meat.
Yeah, the one that you heard what he asked Dana White at the end.
No, what did he ask him?
He asked him that he wanted his 50K Ed Rat because I guess they get like a 50K.
Oh yeah, to buy his like mama van or
a
something,
minivan so he
right?
could get driven to school and to the training
To
center,
the
bro.
training center. Yeah, I seen that.
Hey, you got his priorities straight though, right?
Oh yeah, bro. See that shit? Yeah, I've been seeing. I like hearing stories like that. So that dude. Well, I mean, I've seen, but mainly Brandon. I've been wanting to now watch one of his fights. I just don't like really, I guess, keep up with like one. So I guess the next one I'm gonna make it a thing to watch the next fight for sure.
Hey,
Yeah.
what's that random ass British boy? Is he British?
Which one?
UFC fighter? Or?
UFC fighter, yeah. He's like a character, bro. That fool got like the mushroom haircut.
Oh, Paddy the Batty?
Yeah, there you go.
That fool,
the
yeah,
fuck?
he's British. He's British.
Yeah, I seen his
He's
last
Irish
fight
or
too,
something.
bro.
He's British.
That fool's good too,
He's
man.
good too, bro. They're saying that he's the next ¿Cómo se llama?
Conor McGregor?
Conor McGregor, bro.
Yeah, because he's like
he's
that.
a
He
shit talker, huh?
talks hella shit, bro. And he's cool, bro. He gets hella fat, and then he just fucking just goes crazy, bro. He's idle.
Here's what Brandon said right here, guys.
Y ser el campeón como lo has demostrado.
Yeah, he was talking shit to him in Portuguese
Yeah.
at first.
God damn.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that shit, bro. I would be scared.
Hey, that would have been me right there, dog.
Yes, sir.
I'm here, bro.
I feel like that's what I mean, I don't want to get into it, but that's what the fuck we need in La Selección. A motherfucker that has those fucking huevotes to fucking not respect their fucking opponents and treat them like anyone else and be on top of them.
Who's
They don't respect us.
That's what we fucking need, bro.
Who's an example of somebody that doesn't respect it's like not necessarily a disrespectful soccer player, but he really be getting into his shit.
The goalie from Argentina.
Oh, I hate
Messi.
that motherfucker, bro.
Hey,
Oh, I hate that.
That fool's doing fucking great in his fucking team right now, West Ham.
He was
from Arsenal.
That's the
goalie?
Emi?
Huh?
The Mogoli? Emi Martinez?
And the Argentina.
He's from Aston Villa.
Aston Villa, my bad.
I
They're the
hate
same
that
colors,
piece of
bro. My
shit.
bad.
No, West Ham.
Yeah, so I seen that motherfucker's confidence is like up the fucking roof,
Well,
bro.
he just won the World Cup. Dog.
Yeah,
I was in it. My bad.
Just
Go.
won the World Cup and he won the Golden Glove.
Bro, like he be doing some crazy ass saves
on
in the
his meat.
fucking game.
He's
And
tall as fuck.
He's tall
bro.
as fuck, bro.
Have you guys seen how tall he is? He's like in the 6 foot. something.
And he's
Hey, yo.
he's the captain of his team, but his confidence is off the fucking roof right now, bro. Like if you guys have time to watch one of his fucking games, bro, fuck, like he talks shit for some reason.
That
bro.
fool's 6'5", bro.
Yeah, that's a tall
He's fucking
motherfucker.
Tall, bro. He's 6'5".
Pause. So yeah, that was UFC. That was UFC 283. That does it for sports.
So this is yes sir, yes sir.
And we're back. We have a little bit of a question right here from submitted from the fan, aka Chon.
What was everybody's first job?
Yes. What was everybody's first job?
I'll go first real quick. Mine wasn't too much. Mine, my first official job I had.
Don't be too humble.
My first official job I had with an actual check was a sign spinner, guys.
Ooh.
I was a sign holder at a cricket. I used to work on the one right there on
Oh, Joey did that shit too.
but mine was on. I used to be on a Boulder. What was it, Boulder, and what is it, Diego? Where the checkers is at?
Boulder and Flamingo?
No, Boulder and DI.
Desert Inn?
Yeah, right there where the
There you
checkers is at, where the subway is at. I used
Oh,
to
the crackheads are at.
Bro, so that shit was pretty cool, bro. I used to like it because I used to wear headphones. I've always, when you have music on, bro, that shit'll just make the day go by faster, bro. I used to love that shit. One thing I would do, I would because I would know how long I was gonna be out there. I think I would only do like 4 hours. So I used to make 2 playlists, bro. One would be 2 hours, because I would do 2 hours and get a break, and then 2 hours. So I would literally make a playlist 2 hours long, bro. Like literally.
Oh, okay.
Like literally 2 hours long. So I would know when the playlist was over. I would just be in time to go inside, take a little 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's smart.
And then I would come outside and do the rest, bro. This shit was pretty cool, bro. It wasn't too bad. That shit was pretty intersected. That section was pretty busy, bro, all the time. It's a pretty busy intersection. I remember one time I had a homeless guy go up to me. He was like, he's like, you know why they put you out here, right?
Oh, shit.
And I was like, no, why? He's like, you know. And then he just walked away.
What?
Yeah.
Damn.
What was he trying to say? Was he trying to say I'm the lowest tier of the tier or what? I don't know what he was trying to get at, bro. But that was my first job with a check. But my first real job was inside the cricket store right there on Charleston and what is it? Charleston and Palm.
Pecos.
Yeah, Charleston and
Pecos
Pecos. That
turns
was my
into
first
Palm, yeah.
official job right there. I
Is that
remember.
still open? Is that one still open?
Yeah, it
Should be, right?
I was the sign holder right there too, and then one day, I think it was right before Black Friday, the lady had asked me, "You ready to come work inside?" And I was like, "Fuck it, I'm ready."
Ooh, you ready to be a house?
Come in where?
Come inside to work inside.
That's
Ay,
Oh.
That's what she said.
Oh, shit. Goddamn.
Said you ready to come inside?
But those were my first kind of
he
official
wishes.
jobs, bro. It was
Let me-
cool, bro.
Let me. I'll go next since talk about sign holder. That was actually my first job too because of you and because of Diego.
Yes, sir.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, so that was my first little jizza.
Jizza.
What do you get paid with,
Yeah.
check or cash?
Cash, bro.
Cash, huh? Hell yeah.
Paid every day.
Yeah, I still remember the day too because I already wanted to work, bro. Bitch ass coach at Vegas had cut me from the team because I didn't go to a fucking one.
Fuck Coach Hart.
No, he died, bro.
Oh, no. All right. My bad. Hey, I didn't know.
Oh, damn.
I didn't know, man.
Goddamn.
R.I.P. Coach Hart. Is he really? Are you guys fucking with me?
No, he really is, bro.
He
Is
passed
this,
away.
is it, are you for real or is this
No,
your
I'm
timeline
dead ass
bullshit?
serious, bro. I'm dead ass serious.
All right.
I seen the other coach, Mr. Montague, around.
Oh, fuck him then. Fuck him.
No, he actually had my bag. Bro.
Ah.
Anyways, once I got cut off that bitch ass team, I was like, I want to go ahead. I want to start working. And then I don't know. I probably had mentioned it to Diego or something, and I remember he hit me up. And he was like, "Hey, you want to work this weekend?" I was like, "Where at?" They're holding the sign. We're gonna pay you. I think low key to hold that sign. I think I was getting paid like $15 an hour or some shit,
Yeah,
bro.
it wasn't too bad, huh?
Oh fuck no! Other jobs like at McDonald's at that time were paying like $10, $9.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh fuck yeah, bro. So I remember my very first day. I actually walked it. I used to live on near Bonanza and Lamb, and I walked it all the way to fucking Palm and Charleston.
What the fuck?
Yeah, all right.
That's how bad I wanted it, bro. That's how bad I
Was
wanted
it-
my bag. You feel me?
Was it winter? Was it summer?
It was
It was
summertime.
summer,
Yeah,
bro.
summertime.
And so you got there all sweaty with you, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
I took the city bus. You know what I'm saying? City boys
I
up.
was about to
Alright.
say.
City boys up.
You were like, you about to say, damn.
I was
dude.
about to say, bro, you walked that shit.
Well, I walked up Bonanza,
But now, okay,
and
that's
then
still a
and then
far
from
walk.
Lamb, I walked from Lamb. It took me all the way down to the 7-Eleven on Stewart. I got off there. Then I got on. There's one on Stewart, and I went all the way up. I don't know why the fuck I did that.
Why'd
shit.
you go to Charleston?
I don't know. I mean, bro, I was like 15, 14. I don't know. I
Yeah.
wasn't thinking straight. And then from there, went all the way up to by the Coke warehouse.
Oh, yeah, right there.
The E,
Your Pickles is right there.
Yeah, and then the E, I walked it and shit. But yeah, so because of them, you know, shout out to Diego and Chon right here.
Woo.
And then it was fucking fun, bro, working there. Like that shit was fucking fun, bro.
Did
It wasn't
Choner,
too
did
bad,
Choner
huh?
Diego ever
You
hook
know,
you up?
I don't want my wifey to get a little jealous, you know what I'm saying? But I had the groupies pass by and shit, you know what I'm saying? Beeping at me with they mamas.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we used to cheat the system a little too, huh, Joe? We
Yeah.
used to be like, hey,
Ooh.
go out there for 15 minutes and come take
Yeah,
a little
bro.
break.
Actually, Chino was my sign holder over here on Rainbow and 95, I believe.
Oh, you had Chino and Chon had my compa?
Yeah, I
Damn.
had Chino working with me for a couple of days too.
yeah, fucking that shit was sick because yeah, John used to like. He used to be like, all right, go out there for 15 minutes. Cause wait, am I allowed to say this? Y'all don't.
Yeah, bro, we don't
want
want
to
Oh, right there no
Anyways.
more.
So like the owner's gonna pass by, she's gonna see you, and she's gonna see you again. I was like, all right, so I'll be there for 15 minutes. Dude, tell me why we'll turn around. Honestly, bro, I never told you this shit, Sean.
Mhm.
But like that shit was the best feeling, bro. Like turning around, my boy has some pizzas,
Hey,
the
that's what I was
wings
about to say.
unlocked.
bro.
He'll be like, and I'm
That's
like,
what I was
oh,
about to say.
hell yeah.
Yes,
And I would
sir.
only get the little brisks. I'll be like, oh no, or I think it was the Arizona's.
Yes, sir.
I
Yes,
was like, I'll
sir.
get the Arizona's, dog. You know, my boy's spending over here like $20-$30 on food. I'm over here pulling up with the $1 fucking
Yeah.
It's the thought
Arizona.
that counts, baby. It's the thought that counts. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
You
Well,
put
yeah.
ins on this, man.
That shit
You know,
was
it's a crazy
sick-ass
story, bro.
summer.
Wait, hold on. Was that the palm pizza with the 50
Yeah.
inch
Yeah.
pizza?
Yeah, dude. They
yeah.
had a crazy ass fucking worker there. What was his name?
He was an Arabian guy.
Yeah,
Hey,
that
bro.
was crazy.
all the time.
Did I tell you that I saw him again where I work at right now
Oh, really?
at the buses?
Oh, what the fuck, really? What did he
He
tell you?
drives the little handicap buses, the ones that go picks
Really?
up the
Oh,
elderly.
what? That's funny.
Yeah, bro, and he recognized me, and it's been like so many fucking years
Yeah,
that I
like
saw him.
9 years, like 8, 9 years,
Yeah,
bro.
he recognized me, bro. He saw me. He's like, "Hey, what's up?" And yeah, bro.
It took you a second to realize who it was, or not? You recognized him right
it
away.
took me a second, bro.
That's funny, bro. Goddamn.
Oh, I
Small
got
world.
another crazy story, bro. My girl, I actually got my cuñado that I met before I met my girl a job right there, sign holding too.
Really?
Yeah,
Who?
I met him there.
Randy?
Yeah, I met him there first, and más adelante, like fucking 10+ years, I met his sister.
Ooh.
No fucking way, really?
Yeah,
Oh shit.
Yeah, I worked a couple times with Andy right there at that.
yeah, bro. And
Real love.
the same thing, bro. I used to tell him, hey, go out there for like 15-20 minutes and then come inside and just chill. And I used to have fucking, you want some pizza, bro? And the same with Chino. Chino, you never work right there at the one on Rainbow?
No, I never worked.
There
at
was
that
a
one,
Carlos Jr. right there, so I used to be like, let's go to Carlos Jr. real quick.
Would you get the chili cheese fries
know what
when they
would
were
hit with
around?
It's because I remember because at that time my dad was just getting like situated with his current job, and his hours were all like shitty. So it was just kind of like, boy, you want to work? You know, basically, if my dad could take me, he'll take me. If not, you know, I would fucking bust it there. And so yeah, I mean that's why I couldn't go to that far one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I don't know. That shit was clean, bro. That's why I started collecting J's and shit, bro.
You know what would hit with those pizzas real quick, Joe? The Valentina or what was it, Tapatio? What we put on it?
Yeah,
one
bro.
of the two, bro.
One of the two. Fuck
Bro,
yeah.
that shit would hit all the time, bro. Those palm pizzas, bro, they got better now. I don't know if you guys have had them recently.
I haven't had that.
I haven't,
They're pretty better. They're pretty good. They taste good now, honestly.
They've always been fire.
Yeah, I've always felt like there was one of those like Little Caesars where you gotta eat it on the spot. Like
Yeah,
like,
no, you can't wait.
Yeah.
You gotta
eat
get
it
it
on the
then and
spot
there.
type shit.
Yes, sir. Who
Who's
was your
next?
first job, Davis?
Yeah, so my first job that I actually got the like checks from and shit was the convention center here in Las Vegas and shit.
Oh, yo, I remember that. I
You
remember
were
that.
top
Actually-
flight, huh?
I actually got that job from my tia Maria Susana.
Ah, who's that?
Susana?
You know Susana,
Yeah,
bro.
my tio Alfonso and my tia Susana.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know Pelon?
Yeah, my
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, his
wife.
mom.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know who you're talking about now.
Yeah.
you
So she hooked me up with the job right there, and it was pretty cool, man. I remember my first show that I actually worked ever was Mr. Olympia. The
La verga, loco.
yeah, bro, that show was wild, bro. Your boy was barely 18. Like I didn't know what the fuck was anything, bro. And they're like, "All right, dog, you're gonna work right here." I was like, "All right, cool." And it was literally in the front, like right dead ass in the front, bro.
Yeah, you just saw some big motherfuckers coming to you.
I saw motherfuckers walking across the fucking crosswalks already sweating, bro, just from walking, bro.
God,
And
damn.
it was in like September, and I remember your boy was. It was my first day and shit, so I was hella beat. I remember this fine ass girl. She saw me like crouched over, like I was tired and shit. And she was like, "Oh, is it your first day? You don't got a trip?" And she gave me a hug. She was like, "I can give you some water." And she was a little baddie. I was like, I gotta come here work more often and shit. You know, I gotta work this one more often.
Third.
Yeah, no, it was cool. It was a cool event. It was a cool job. I hated it. I hate the job, so I don't recommend it to anybody.
Well, what do you do?
I was actually just like basically like a crossing guard. That's what I was.
Oh, okay.
really?
Yeah, and the thing was right there. They charged for parking, so sometimes I was like the money taker. So
Okay,
your boy
okay.
was taking the money.
Oh, I remember you used to work. You used to do the same shit as at Cashman, huh?
Yeah, so back in the day, the convention center actually owned Cashman because they used to own the 51s back when the Las Vegas 51s baseball team was here.
Oh, okay.
And then when the team was sold to, I believe, Summerlin, the city bought it from the convention center.
Oh
And
yeah,
that's when the
okay.
soccer game started right there. And when they bought it out, we moved out and we didn't go there no more. But yeah, in the beginning, we used to like all the games. We used to go in
Yeah.
there. I remember I used to see you guys. We used to
I used to, yeah, every
hook you up with the
time.
parking and
I
shit.
know my boy. I don't know if I can say it, but
You can say it. You can say it.
my boy let me go through sometimes without paying.
Oh yeah,
You don't work
I
there
would
no
do
more,
it.
man.
Yeah,
You can
nah,
say
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy is that was my favorite part of that summer. I had season tickets to see the
Me
lights,
too, bro. Me too.
and every time I would go like, "Hey, David, what gate you at?"
And it was almost every day I was there. I remember your boy was. I was the one over there. They had a little group, and I was part of it. I was just the one over there, like all summer, bro. I was
Yes,
there.
sir. That shit was dope, man.
Hot boy summer.
Hot boy summer. That's right.
What was your first job, Leo?
My first legit job was at Pizza Hut,
Oh,
Pizza Hut. Shout out
Pizza
to
Hut.
Pizza Hut.
and right there on Civic Center in Lake Mead.
That was a lot of people's first jobs, bro. Shout out to
Hey.
my cousin Alma. Shout out to my
Alma.
boy Easy Ice.
Oh yeah,
Hey.
easy ass.
I
That's,
have a
that's your
story
favorite
about.
cousin right
I got,
there.
I got the
compa?
story about Easy, bro. So that back in the day when I started working there, that restaurant needed a whole bunch of employees. So I
Who's
got
busy or what?
my kids' mom.
Uh-huh.
I got her a job there, and then I got Easy a job there. But I kind of like made him get it. I told my mom, hey, they need workers here, so I'm
You
just
punked him
gonna.
into going to work.
Oh, I
Yeah.
remember that day.
He was mad, bro.
Yeah, I
He was
remember
mad.
that day. Yeah,
My boy Easy was mad. I'm
we were
sorry,
playing
Easy.
COD, bro. We were playing COD that day, and they fucking made him go to that interview, bro. I
Yeah.
still remember that shit.
Oh damn.
And low key, I don't mean to cut you guys. I don't mean to cut you guys off right there, Diego. But low key, when we would go to your guys' house and shit,
Mhm.
and then I know Easy Ass was about to get off. I knew the fucking Peakses were about to pull
Yeah.
up.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Joey used to live right there in the apartments. Yeah.
Yes, I
Yeah,
remember I
bro.
used to go hang out. My dad used to go visit you guys too. Well, I would go with you guys, and we would go visit you guys sometimes on Fridays.
Uh huh.
And sure enough, and I was kicking it with Chon. Sure enough, Easy got home. Fresh pizza, fresh
Bro,
pie.
at the end
Give
of
me
it,
a
we were so
slice.
over it at the end, bro. We
No.
would just eat pizza all the fucking
No lie,
time.
bro. Like we that fucking first job was unforgettable, bro. That shit was fucking cool as fuck sometimes. But it was like back in the day before the big fucking 9/11. Like you know how there was
A dip?
a dip in the economy.
Oh, the
After 9/11?
recession.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so we worked before that.
Right before, right? After 9/11, before the
No,
recession.
wait.
Nah, bro, that
2008.
doesn't make sense.
No,
'cause
no,
you
no,
would be
there-
like in 5th grade, bro.
No, yeah, it doesn't make sense. Well, it was the second one.
That's the one that happened
Nah.
2008. That's the one with like
Yeah, there you go.
the housing
2008.
market.
Yeah, like
crash.
07, 08 is
Yeah.
when you started working there. right?
So we started working before that. So you Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, bro. Fuck, bro, this shit used to be crazy busy, bro. I used to fucking. I remember I used to dream with the fucking phones ringing. So,
You'd wake up randomly
Yeah,
like,
I would fucking. I would wake
Dude,
up,
yes.
I would wake up
Yeah.
like paniqueado, way like, thank you for calling pizza. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh,
I'm
dude.
in the house, bro.
Fuck yeah. I don't know. I don't know if any of you guys have also had like a fast food job, but after that, my other job, after the only job, I worked for Popeyes. In my
Ooh,
first week, bro. Fuck yeah, especially their Tuesday special. No mames. No one warned me about that shit. That shit was my first day. And it was a Tuesday special. And, dude, I felt like que nos acababa la pinche línea. And the same thing, bro. I would hear like mumbling in my sleep. It was hella weird. And I would
Yeah, let me
picture
get
the lobby full as fuck.
Well, let's fucking people saying, let me get 5 $2 specials.
You know, I got I think Easy's first like week working there was Super Bowl Sunday, bro.
Oh, la verga.
Yeah,
And you know he hated
bro.
you even more because of that, huh?
Fuck, bro. I still remember that shit was crazy, bro. Like, you know, I don't know if you guys seen the pizza ovens that they use.
Yeah, I have.
So they would slowly come, you know, salen solito.
Yeah.
So this shit used to get so fucking packed, bro, that like the person who was fucking cutting, that later on Easy Ice was the fucking shit at cutting pizzas, bro. Fuck, Easy used to fucking get down cutting pizzas, bro.
Damn.
So the fucking it would get so fucking busy, bro, that the fucking pizzas would stack on each other, and then we would have to fucking remake them.
Because they would get ruined, huh? Like,
Y luego,
they se pegaban.
y luego me acuerdo que la pantalla donde salían las órdenes,
Yeah.
there would be pages on pages on pages, bro.
God damn. That don't
God
sound
damn.
fun, bro.
Well, you guys know I actually had a birthday party there at that Pizza Hut, bro.
Did
For
you?
real?
Yeah, shout out to my boy Eddie Mejia.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, Eddie,
Yeah,
too.
remember
bro.
that
Eddie
shit?
used to work there, too.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy
Yeah,
Eddie,
man.
bro.
I don't know if you guys remember, but to the audience, we used to go play soccer religiously every fucking day. Like we had a Facebook group, and the older ones, which is Diego or my compa Ivan, but hey, let's go play today. Easy Ice too. Hey, let's go play today. It was my birthday. We went to go play, and my boy Eddie surprised me with a whole ass birthday cake. And then we went to the Pizza Hut afterwards, I think.
Oh, yeah. Eddie
Yeah,
used to
remember?
go play with us. Him and Hen and his brother. Yeah, everybody used to
Henry.
go.
And I think he was still at that Pizza Hut. I think he was
might
still
have
working
been.
there. That's why we went. But I remember we all pulled up there, and like, I think Easy Ice was a little like, man, get these motherfuckers out of here. 'Cause it was all of us, bro. Like it was all of us, and someone has a picture of, I think it's Victor. I think it's Fuji. Shout out to Fuji. He has a I guess Pizza Hut at one point has some big ass fucking like life size menus.
Oh, I remember that shit.
Yeah.
I did that too. I did the exact same picture, bro. He was acting like he was reading the menu, huh, with a big ass menu, bro. Mind you, this is like a 5-foot menu, bro. This is like a 5-foot fucking. But it was literally the menu that is like the small menu.
It was
so
the signage, right?
literally, bro. Yeah, I have a picture exactly like that too, dog. On some Madeline and shit.
Yo, so before finishing my shit up, yeah, bro, like a lot of shit happened in that Pizza Hut. We should get Easy here and talk about the old lady, bro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, bro. That shit
Old
was
lady.
That shit was haunted, bro.
No way.
That shit was haunted, bro. Ask Easy. Easy
No
gets.
way.
Yeah, bro. You should get Easy to talk about because they used to say they used to be like a grandma or something that used to pop up on the windows porque las ventanas de enfrente eran big ventanas. So I guess
Yeah.
Easy saw it.
And that's an older part of town too, so it's It's possible.
It was either that or a crackhead.
I don't know, but I asked Easy, and last time I asked him, he like
To this day, my boy don't want to talk
he
about
don't
it.
want to talk about it, bro, on some real
All
shit.
right, well, we're gonna put a poll out there on IG. Let us know, should Easy talk about the old lady at Pizza Hut?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I don't. Does anybody still work at? No, it's a brand new management over there, right?
Yeah.
So back in those days, I remember that you guys used to sip in the coolers and all that shit, and
There was
rowdy ass times, huh?
It was like no lie. I don't want to say like generations, but there was because me Easy.
Didn't Easy meet his
and-
wife there too?
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
he did.
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm trying to
That's
say.
funny,
Like,
bro.
there's like so many fucking stories from that fucking Pizza Hut. Like the main ones was me, Easy, and my kid's mom. Ya más adelante entró, who was it? We had Jesus.
Oh yeah,
Jesus,
We had Eddie.
Easy.
Chibas,
Mike
Eddie.
even worked there.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
Mike worked there
Mike
for a little
worked there
bit.
too, huh?
Mike worked
Yeah,
there. bro.
Mike worked there.
All of them worked at that motherfucker.
Eddie, yeah, all of them.
Never mind. That's Mike's story to tell. I'll just never mind.
We'll see if he
Got
comes
this.
by next time. Yeah,
What
man.
about you, Ivan? What was your first job,
My
baby?
first job. My first one was actually around the corner from here. I don't know if you guys remember that.
Oh yeah, you worked at the photo place, right?
Yeah, John. Thank you for letting the people know.
Motherfucker. Nah, fuck you. I'm leaving.
Come off, asshole.
Calm down, me.
No, I'm just kidding.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler over here. Yes, so I used to work at a photo studio, and it's coming back. Did you guys notice that shit? Like those backgrounds with the airbrush backgrounds?
Everything's
Cholitos and
coming
shit?
back, yeah.
Who brought that back? I want to know who like
It's
started bringing it.
Jenny 69, dog.
Hola, 69?
69, bro.
That
I don't think she
motherfucker.
did, but I seen pictures of her. I don't think she did, bro. I'm just saying because
Yeah.
there's like pictures of her like in memes and shit with those pictures.
Oh yeah. Well, I used to do that shit. I used to take pictures of people who would come take their family portraits, or younger folks. Like I was barely out of high school, and I would see like a bunch of my classmates go up too, and like I'd take their pictures and do that whole airbrush set. So I did that for a couple months actually. It was pretty cool.
Fun fact: I took pictures with like my ex girlfriend right there.
At that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, two of my ex girlfriend.
Yeah. All right.
Hey.
So that shit was like the spot right
That was
there.
the
huh?
spot. Yeah.
God damn.
That was the spot, I guess. No, a lot of people did take their pictures right there. And I remember, if you guys remember, but whenever, like, if you had a friend that went there and she would come back to school, like, that weekend, she'd have all the wallet sizes.
Yeah.
They would write shit on the back.
Letters in the back, yes, sir.
And the binders
Shit,
and shit.
Keep in touch. Oh, yeah. And you'd have a bunch in your binders, and then you'd have a bunch in your wallet and whatnot. Those were the times, man. Nowadays, you just get selfies and shit. Like,
Now you
It's
just
not the same no more, bro.
where's that shit called?
now you just airdrop everything.
You just get snaps of some nudes and
It's
then
crazy. If you guys really think about it, like half the pictures you take, bro, you never look at them again, bro. Like sadly, like unless it's like something important. Like say when you go to a concert, bro, you don't even look at half that shit ever again, bro. Like it's just sitting in your fucking phone.
Dude, and
Mhm.
I fucking agree. That's why I have like lately, and I feel like one of the closest times that I can remember doing that was with the Bookies concert.
Mhm.
I don't really have that many videos or pictures because that was the first thing in my head. Like, man, I'm gonna be recording, but I want to watch them like
Yeah.
live. I
Literally,
wanna
that's what I
watch
said
them.
to myself too. I said that to myself too when I was watching. Like, bro, I'd rather see it with my eyes than through the phone, bro.
The
Because
videos that I do have, I wanted to make sure I had them because I did want to go back, and I actually do go back sometimes. I'm like, damn, I remember this shit.
that's just that's
I record a couple of songs too.
But no, a
Well,
lot
not
of
the whole
times you want to
concert.
be in the moment. Yeah,
No.
want to be in the moment.
How do you
right
guys feel about real quick? How do you guys feel? How you guys seen that at some concerts and at some comedy shows? They make you stick your phone in that little bag. How do you guys feel about that shit?
I think that's smart. I think Dave Chappelle started doing that at first because I think a lot, like what it is with comedy, they reuse the
Yeah.
jokes
Mm-hmm.
for the whole tour. And if somebody takes a video and it goes viral,
Then the
You
jokes
already know
run
where you're
for the
gonna
next
get.
person. Yeah.
yeah. So that's why the comedians do it. I can see that because it's the same thing. And they come out with new material for every single tour. Whereas an artist, like a music artist, there's no need for that because they just release music. So you know where you're gonna hear. You just don't know what order it's gonna be.
Yeah.
So that I can see why. But with the comedians, I think it's smart. for them to like preserve what they have, and that way they can have that material for them to release. So I like it. I don't know what you guys think.
Yeah, I think you know, I mean, it's probably going well, no, in topic, but I think schools, you know, as you know, as dads, you guys probably could relate to this. Yeah, at schools during like little shows and shit. I feel like the school should do something like that because I have noticed
Like for pageants,
like for what?
Not like for like when
ceremonies?
like ceremonies,
Like
is what I was trying to get to.
ceremonies,
or like
during
graduations, and they do little shows,
Yeah, or like me, where my son's like in kindergarten, where they
Uh-huh.
do like their little
little Christmas shows.
and shit. Like it's true. I did catch myself a few times like recording, and I was just staring at my phone, like you said, Sean. I was like looking at it through a screen, and I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like I should be like watching him live, not on my fucking phone. So I feel like I don't know. I feel like some schools or you know, it'll be cool like if you start seeing schools or just, you know, other stuff that's more meaningful, I guess to say, so
Yeah.
that you guys could like
Yeah, I
see
think
it,
that would be a
witness
good
it.
idea for that. Yeah.
Well, the schools already do it real quick. The schools already do it so the kids don't have their phones out all the time, like in the classes.
Yeah.
They do that already for sure.
I think that's a good idea though. Like, but that would mean that the school would, if you're a parent that you still want to see the performance, they would have to hire something or have somebody record it. But I don't even think that would be that much if they just have one person record on their phone of the whole thing, and then they just email it out to all the parents.
And they actually did that with
Did they?
my son's last
so it is a
last
thing then.
performance. Yeah, they actually were like, hey, if you guys don't want to record, we have like a camera like way in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they emailed it at the end of the day. So it's I don't know. If
The only thing I have to say about those little bags is that just that thought in the back of your head of what if something happens and you can't access your phone right away, bro. Like, you know, what if you gotta call 911 or something?
Oh yeah, well,
Especially at school with the kids and shit.
Yeah, that's like the only like thing I have to say about that. But other than that, yeah, like it's like you can get into the moment, man.
Yeah.
You gotta like have that stop you from having your phone in your hand.
Another crazy story with the phone in school. I had just gotten my phone in the 11th grade. I was at the math proficiency test in the kitchen.
fucking proficiency test.
In the cafeteria, and I actually was talking to my ex, so I snapped a phone of the screen of the proficiency math test.
You took a picture of
I
it?
took a picture of it,
Uh-huh.
and the lady saw me. She's like, "Hey, come over here to the front." So I'm like, "Oh fuck." And he's like, "Let me see your phone." And she went through my picture, and she saw that I took a picture of the proficiency cover. She got my test card, and she fucking ripped that shit. And she's like, "You're good to go."
Oh,
Oh,
fucking
fuck.
Diego.
And I had already finished it, bro.
You ain't slick, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Man, this was you at the end. Right there.
Yeah, bro. It was my first one. It was a flip phone.
Oh, that's a good one. What's your guys' first phone?
It was like a Verizon flip phone, bro. It wasn't even a brand or anything.
No, it was just a regular Verizon one.
Yeah, I remember it. I left it on top of the roof of my ex-suegra's car, and valió madre, güey.
It fell off?
Yeah. And the
Wait,
car
did you
ran
forget
over
that
it.
it was there? Oh,
Yeah.
a car ran over it?
Yeah, I left it on the roof of the car,
Uh-huh.
and we drove off, and I fucked that shit up. After that, I got the Razor.
Oh, all right. What color was your Razor?
It was the gray one.
Oh, okay. Oh, you had the Verizon one, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. John, what was your first phone?
I think mine was actually a Cricket phone. It's when Cricket was just starting, bro. I had a flip phone. My mom had gotten me. She had got it for me to like encourage me to like do good in school and shit.
Did it work?
Nah, I dropped out.
Fucking John.
Hey, but let me tell you guys this real quick. Off the top of your head, out of all the jobs you applied to, how many jobs have you actually showed your high school diploma?
None.
Man.
Hey, I'm gonna just leave it at that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna cap. I personally know someone off the record here, but they know basically. I know this person, and one of their parents actually never passed. I think was it middle school, and they're a manager of a casino. I'm not gonna say what casino it is.
Bro.
Yeah.
They're up there, bro.
I'm not saying it's
They're
a
up
bad
there.
thing, bro, because of course you should want to you know, you should want to graduate high school. You know, you have to do it regardless if you don't want to or not. So I mean, you should want to graduate it, but you never use that high school diploma, bro, if you don't have it.
Nope.
See, in my timeline, we don't. You know, we got rid of the high schools or whatever. I don't even know what that is.
This was timeline.
You want to add to your first job, Ivan? We kind of cut you off.
No, my first job was pretty boring. It was just that. But first phones is fun.
Oh.
Davis, what was your first? Oh, no, compa, you have the mic right now. What was your phone? First phone.
My first phone was actually, I think it was like a Samsung, like a.
Was it a smartphone already, or
Smartphone?
was it a flip phone?
No, it was like a wannabe like BlackBerry.
Okay.
Oh, but it was a touchscreen?
No, it was just like.
Oh, was it from Cricket?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, wait, it wasn't a smartphone though. You couldn't go on the internet with it.
Yeah, you could. It had.
Well,
the
you
little
could go on
browser
the
it,
internet and
yeah.
stuff, but
Yeah,
it
had the
wasn't
little
like it
browser.
wasn't a touch. It wasn't a touch.
Tuts.
It was just.
It wasn't apps and all that shit. Is what he's trying to get to.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but that was my first phone. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck I ever did with it, but yeah.
What was your first?
Well,
phone,
you know,
Ivan?
no, you know what? No, that was a phone. That was my dad's first phone, and we would share it.
Okay.
My first phone that I like official. It was I bought it my senior year, and it was the fucking iPhone 7. Which one was the ones that came out with like the gold in the back?
6.
Okay, it was the 6.
Oh, okay.
Hell
Damn.
Yeah, I started working and shit at Popeyes, and I was like, I'm gonna go get myself a little phone. You know what I'm saying? I'm already in senior year. Everyone has a phone but myself. So.
Need a touch screen.
Yeah, so I pulled up with the iPhone after fucking winter break.
What was your first phone, Ivan? And I remember Ivan used to have a phone back in the day with no service, contact phone. Only had contacts in that motherfucker, huh, Ivan?
Damn, my boy just gonna call me out for everything.
Damn. Ain't nothing wrong with that. What's your first phone with service, big cousin?
With the service.
No, I did used to carry around my dad's old phone to have like as contacts, like whatever. But my first phone that I actually ever got any service on it, and it was actually a track phone.
Okay.
Little Nokia, little Snake on there. Know what I'm saying?
Oh, what's that? Unbreakable phone?
Yes, sir. I had a little Nokia.
Where'd you buy it, at the Walmart right here?
I actually got it for my birthday from someone.
Oh, okay, that's what's up.
I think my tia Mati got it for me.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to my tia Mati.
Yeah, man.
She's a real one, bro.
Yeah.
She got me one, and I would just get like, well, when I started actually working, I actually had a Razor as well. So those were my two first phones, was Razors and Nokia. So, you know what I'm saying? If you ever played Snake, I'm your guy. What about you, Davis? I almost forgot Davis.
I had I forgot what exact phone it was, but it was a Motorola brand.
Was it a smartphone or no smartphone?
Yeah, it was a smartphone.
It was a smartphone already?
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
Perro, tu, compa.
I was like, hey, I'm a fucking little badass. I got a phone. Your boy was playing soccer with it. I lost that shit.
Oh,
You're into that shit. My mom was like, this nigga, you ain't gonna get another one for a year.
Damn, fucking Davis. Oh, well. Did you guys, what were some of the cooler phones that you guys ever had? Did you guys ever have like a chocolate or
I had the
Sidekick?
I had the Crazer. I don't know if you guys remember the Crazer.
The Crazer?
The Crazer was a smaller Razor. It was still a Motorola phone, but it was literally just a small version of the Razor, bro. Like literally exactly the same, just tinier. And then other than that one, I had the phones I used to open up and it had the keyboard inside. I had one of those from Verizon too.
I think Easy had the chocolate, didn't he?
Easy, I think he. No, I don't think so. No, me and Easy kind of had the same phones. We had that. That was an LG. That was an LG phone.
Oh, I know which one the Crazer is. I
Yeah.
see it now. It's a flip phone too, right?
Yeah. It's basically a Razor, but just smaller, bro.
I thought you had a Juke.
Oh, I did have a Juke too.
Yeah, Easy had a Juke too.
Remember the Juke, compa? You never see this?
It was a tiny ass
It was a
phone,
tiny
like
phone.
that, bro. It was like literally like that. Skinny
It was
and
like
would open.
it was about the size of a Twix,
literally, bro.
or a
It
Snickers.
was tiny, bro.
and about the same thickness and everything. Pause, and you just it would like flip around. It was weird. It wasn't a flip up and down. It flipped to the side.
Oh yeah, I think now I
This one
remember.
right here, look, bro.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
Yeah, right there. There it is. Right
Oh
there.
yeah, that shit reminded me of like like a fucking Power Ranger.
Oh
Morpher or some shit.
it did. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that actually does look like
Yeah.
that.
What
The
about you?
crazer.
What about you guys? What's a memorable phone?
Is there a phone that you guys wish you had? For me, it was always the Sidekick.
Yeah,
And it was always like the flip sidekick, not the sliding sidekick, because eventually, like the third sidekick, the Sidekick 3 went up and you could slide, but the second one you just
it would rotate, huh?
it would do that quick rotating.
You remember
thing.
everybody in school used to have them hanging around their neck with a lanyard?
Oh my god, that shit was so fucking cringe.
Yeah, I used to hate that.
Now,
shit.
well, even then, to me, it was a little bit cringe because they looked like they were walking around with a backstage pass all day.
I'm gonna bring that shit back with the iPhone.
There you go.
That's
Hey,
how
no,
the-
you're gonna walk around like the motherfuckers with the waterproof phones at the Cowabunga Bay, compa. There you go. You go walk around with one of those.
What was your first memorable phone deal?
I don't know.
Which one did you like? Like,
This is, man, I can't fucking remember, but
I'll tell you this. I'm gonna tell you a story about Mike. I accidentally broke one of his phones.
Oh damn!
oh,
He had a flip phone that for some reason he would like he wouldn't like open it with his thumb. He would like flip it like that.
yeah, I think it was already gonna break, bro.
And
You
I
just-
think he had already broke it, but he fixed it. And then my dumbass, let me try it. I thought it was cool, so I did it, and that shit fell out.
I had the screen just fucking hanging on the back of it,
I
bro.
was like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry." He was just like, "Well, ni modo."
what was really his expression when he saw you do that shit?
He just kind of like he just shook his
his
head.
It was one of those, bro. He can't really charge him, bro. He know he don't got no money, bro.
I was a brokey back then,
So
man.
what's he gonna do?
He ended up getting an upgrade though, so it wasn't too bad.
Talking about phones in middle school again, I didn't get my actual first phone until fucking
High
senior
school?
year. Yeah,
Alright,
dude,
yeah.
like I did not. So, going back to middle school, everyone and their mama started getting phones. So there was this particular friend that I had. His name was Javier, and I would be like, "Yo, Javier, let me borrow your phone real quick, bro. I want to text this person," and he'll let me borrow it. And I had him like first period. I fucking came up on that shit all day, and I wouldn't give it back to him until the next day. Oh, here you go, bro. It's dead. I didn't have a charger.
This guy.
And so
Damn.
finally, I think that fool got tired of it, bro. I did that shit like maybe the whole fucking school year. Like I will ask for his fucking phone, and he'll give it to me, bro. And I'll just stay with that shit for the whole fucking day till finally his mom calls me once. Like I'm like, what the fuck? And I answer, she's like, bueno. I was like, oh hell no. That was his mom. And I like hung up, and she kept calling, and she finally texted, por favor, dele su teléfono a Javier. And I was like, oh, fuck. And then if you guys know, again, I grew up on Bonanza and Lamb. If you guys know, there's a fire station there now.
Oh yeah.
And it used to just be fucking plain dirt. Like, plain dirt. So he used to live at those apartments behind where the fire station is now. So I met him up, so I like walked over there. He's like, with his head down. He kind of did he did a, what's his name?
Oh, like red.
I read. He's like, yeah, it's
Hey,
like
mom's
both of
tripping,
ours.
man.
Yeah.
He mom's tripping, man. She want me that smartphone back. I wouldn't trip.
That's exactly what he did, bro.
You hit him with a what phone?
That's what he did, bro. He's like, it's kind of like both of ours. I just keep it in my house.
So what would you do on that? Would you go on the internet on that phone? You just played games on it?
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying, baby? I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? You city boys up. But, I used to have my little chicky babies, and different.
On his phone?
Yeah, like, yeah.
Hey, saying real quick, like him saying that. One time I got nervous because I was about to get a nude and my mom had asked for her phone back, bro. I used to text on my mom's phone back in the day. That's what. And then I was literally about to get a nude, bro, and my mom was like, "Let me see my phone real quick." Bro, I was shitting fucking bricks, bro.
Tengo miedo.
I was shitting fucking bricks, bro. I don't think I ever got the nude, bro, but I still remember that shit. I was shitting bricks.
The whole
bro.
time you were just
Like, fuck.
like that kid from the Popeyes meme. That was Chon right there standing there waiting.
Terrio?
No, that wasn't Terry. That's a different kid. Actually, that kid, the famous kid from that Popeyes meme, he got a fucking scholarship. He's gonna play college. He's gonna play football. Y'all saw that?
Yeah, he's
I did see that actually. I did see that.
Yeah, he's playing foosball.
Goddamn. What about you, David? What was your first one, baby? That you remember?
Oh, he did tell us.
No, but that's your. Oh my bad.
Well, which one was your favorite?
Low-key, the one that always smacked for me was the Galaxy 3.
Galaxy 3, huh?
Yeah, man.
I was literally about to say that was the first phone that I bought like for myself. I had a cricket phone at the time, and it was kind of whack. And I had just gotten paid, and I was getting paid pretty decent. And mind you, I lived at my parents' house, so I didn't really have to I had money, bro, like kind of.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't have any responsibilities.
Yeah, no bills or nothing.
Yeah,
and I had actually
no kids, nothing.
I had dropped my phone in my current phone I had in that moment. I had dropped it in the stream. It was raining that day at Mariana's. I remember I took my mom to Mariana's, and I tried to be a cool guy, hop over the where the water goes down.
Yeah.
And then I just fucking turn around and I see my phone just with the water going.
That shit was
over.
floating away. I was floating away.
It wasn't floating away, but I could just see it sunk in the bottom and the water just going over it, bro.
It's like Georgie's boat on it.
Yeah, bro, type shit.
Fucking chill. I
And my
thought it
mom
was
was like-
floating away.
And my mom was like, "Why don't you just go buy a real phone? Just go to Sprint or something." And I did, and I got an S3, bro. That was like my first like real legit phone, bro. I'll never fucking forget that
Phone
phone.
was sick, bro.
Yeah,
I
bro.
had that one emulated with the Game Boys on there.
Yes,
and the
sir.
little
Yes,
on
sir.
there.
All that.
Oh, you
all
could do that, huh?
Yeah.
Still
That's
can.
that's how I
Still
played
can?
one of the Pokemon games, Black and White. I played it on my phone through a DS emulator.
Ooh, okay.
Shout out emulators.
Shout out to the emulators out there, man. Good shit. All right, guys. So it is January. It's the beginning of the year. For anybody that's religious out there, it is around the time that a few things happen. Well, in our tradition, one of them is praying to a Virgen de Guadalupe, but a particular one que se llama la Virgen de la Concepción. She's dressed in white and blue, like sky blue. I guess so my grandma kind of told me the story yesterday. Let's see if I remember it. But I guess there's a pueblo in Michoacán that would give out virgenes to people back in the day, and they would like kind of like have them for the year and pray and do a novenario. And, bring it back at the end of the year. And then that's it. And somebody else would get it. Someone else would get it. This was going on for years. Eventually, I think she said the pueblos got, they weren't cool no more. So they didn't bring back the virgins that year. And people just se las quedaron con ellas. And they just did it like that. So there's people out there that have had a really, really old little statue of the Virgin Mary de la Concepción. And they just pray every year around this time of year. And there's in that pueblo on January 28th, they do a fiesta like in Aranza they do San Jerónimo. They do one for the Virgen over there in I forgot the name. But yeah, they do one there. And that tradition has been going on for generation to generation to generation. And I remember that back in the day, we used to go to my grandma's house all the time because she had one.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be everybody. Well, I think you would go there a couple years too. So my compa Joey, my Chino, Mike, you guys, Diego and Chon, everybody would go there and to do the novenario. And then eventually my aunt started getting one too. So Mike's mom got one, my compa Joey's mom got one, Chino's mom got one.
My mom has one too.
Your mom has one. So like a lot of people from Aranza have one. My mom never had one, but she was kind of the designated leader.
Yeah.
You could say for the prayers.
Yeah.
So my mom would go to every single one. I think one year, me and my mom would like go. We'd be there all evening, just going from house to house to house to house to house. I think it was like 7 houses that we went to in the span of an evening, because everybody wanted my mom to go lead the prayer. So we'd start off at at Chino's house, which was where my grandma was staying at the time. Then we would go to my compa Joey's house. Then we would go to my padrino RC's house. Then Mike's house. And that's where immediate family would stop. And then we would come to my tío Armando's mom's house. She had one. We do one there, and then we'd come all the way back to your tía Nena's house.
Mm-hmm.
So she had one too. So and then at the end of the night, we'd have like all this food because you'd have food at the
I was
end.
gonna say that how many sodas would you come home with, Ivan?
Man,
We'll explain that. Like, why the food and why the sodas?
that I'm not sure why,
I think
but
that's
I
more
know
of
it's traditionally every time we go after you're done praying, whoever's the host that evening of each prayer would give people food or refreshment somehow. So there's always people that make tamales. There's people that make arroz con leche, atole, pozole. You name it. There's some sort of refreshment.
I think the pozole was like on the last day.
Yeah, most of them were on the last day. Some of them because
huge,
they knew everybody was gonna do one, they would actually, you know, like, okay, I'll do the pozole this day, you do pozole this, like it's
yeah. Like I guess you could say like the major meal was like on the last day.
Yeah.
Every other day would be like something
Like snacks.
small.
The arroz con leche, bro. And that would always.
Arroz con leche,
With the
gelatinas.
bolillo.
Yeah.
With
There you
hot
go.
chocolate, yes sir.
Hot chocolate, yep.
And
And,
then-
the bolillos de harina. Those fat ones. No, not bolillos.
The tamales, bro.
Tamales de harina.
Bro,
The big fat ones.
I've been telling my mom, like, haz unos tamales de
De harina.
harina. And she's like, I don't know how to make them. I think Tia Rosita makes them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then my grandma too, she knows how to make them too.
Man, I'm about to tell her to make me some.
Should
My
ask her.
mom says que a ella no le salen. That's why.
You should ask my grandma.
Mom.
She-
Watch
You're the
that, my
favorite
grandma.
grandson, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but some tamales de harina con atole de tamarindo, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my mom said that back in the day, when she was living in Mexico, they would do them. They would be mañanitas, so they would do them in the mornings, like early in the morning before school. So all the kids, like in the neighborhood, it was mostly just kids, like the host, and it was mostly just like little kids that would go and to pray with them, and you know, get food at the end. So my mom said that her and her sisters would go and they would house to house. Oh, they got food over here. They got food over here. So they just like se iban a la escuela bien llenas and everything, bro. Just because
Yeah.
they would do their thing. Some places would turn them away, like, nah, y'all didn't come here early enough. Y'all keep going, go somewhere else. But some of them would be like, yeah, why not? Let's give it to you.
And I don't know now, right? But like, for example, because now it's unfortunate, but now it's not like how it used to be. Now we don't go to each other's houses like before.
Yeah.
And now, I don't know if you guys have the same joke, but like last week when the reso first started, that day, I bought pizzas that day, and then my dad, I think he was like, I don't know who didn't pray, but every time like someone doesn't pray, like, oh no, you can't get some, dog, 'cause,
Yeah.
you didn't pray, so there's none left for you. You know, I don't know if you guys use that joke too.
Yeah.
Like, oh, no,
Yeah.
you can't eat this.
My dad hits me with that shit all the time still.
Yeah, you didn't pray.
Oh, say it, Ivan.
Yeah,
say
you didn't
it.
pray.
Say it, Ivan.
Nah, I don't know how to do it, man.
Say it, Ivan.
Nah. I gotta think about how that one goes.
Tú rezaste, güey.
Uno rezaste, güey. Yeah, that's my dad right there. Shout out to Chinto.
Man.
So I know that we would go, and I think there's some stories where like for like the good ass times, like I would have, well, personally, because I think at one point it was just like a certain houses, and I think when my compa Joey used to live over there by Bonanza, his apartments, they had a big ass field, right? And
Yeah, so there was like a
It's like a little community park, no?
yeah, it was like
Yeah,
a community park and shit, and then kids being kids, we would get we didn't want to pray, we wanted to be doing some other shit, and we couldn't go to my room because
It was upstairs.
it was upstairs
and we're too rowdy.
being too rowdy. So we started going outside, and obviously, what would we do outside? Fucking start playing soccer.
it would get to the point that me, Mike, and Chino would bring our whole soccer shit, like our cleats and like shorts, and we'd just be out there fucking having full on games and shit while everybody else was praying.
Yeah, but we just have full on games and shit. And then there was that time. You know what I'm talking about, compa?
I think I know which one. That shit was wild.
Yeah, you want to tell the story? Or you want me to?
Yeah,
tell it?
sure.
So yeah, sure. You or yeah, sure. me?
So we went to. So we were playing, and we finished right at the right time. Right, where like it was time to go back because we were about to go to the next place, and we went back to my compa's house. We were done playing already. We were running back, And right before we got to the door, we heard a big ass boom. Like what the fuck was that?
That shit was loud, bro.
That shit was loud.
Like picture a firework, but without the, because you know when a firework pops, it makes the loud boom, but after you can hear like the.
Yeah.
Just picture the boom, but no after sound effect.
Yeah. We didn't think nothing of it. We're like, God damn, that shit was crazy. So we just went inside, whatever. We went inside to his crib for like a little bit before.
There was two. There was two shots.
It was two, right?
And we were still at the park, compa. The first one, we were still at the park. It went boom when we were putting our like clothes back on.
Yeah, what the fuck was that? So yeah.
And then we walked back to the condo, and then we heard again boom. Like what the fuck going on? And again, we were like, we just shrugged our shoulders and went inside.
Next thing, we're going to the next place, and we passed by like a business center, and there was cops all over the place.
Yeah,
yes. What the fuck was that?
So if you guys know the east side and you guys know Bonanza and Lamb, I mentioned the fire station before. I'm telling you, I grew up the whole area right there. And that fire station used to be all dirt. And right across the fire station, there's a little like a mini mart, a fucking barber shop, just like a little shopping center there. And before, in the corner, there used to be like a jewelry place.
Mm-hmm.
And so 3 guys eventually, because it came out on the news later on that night, they went in there trying to steal from the owner, right? And they went in with like guns, thinking that the dude's gonna like give it up.
Yeah.
Fuck no.
It was a jewelry store, right?
Yep. The fucking owner pops out a whole ass shotgun.
A shotty.
God damn.
And he shot one dude in the leg, and I think he died. The dude that he shot in the leg.
Something.
And he shot the other guy, but he ran off, and then the third guy, I don't think he got hit, but they all bounced. But yeah, you know what? Yes, he shot one of them inside the store, and he died inside the store.
Yeah, he didn't shoot him in the leg though. He shot him and he killed him basically. But yeah, they fucked with the wrong jewelry store owner that day, man. But that shit was crazy. Like seeing that shit on the news, we're like, oh fuck.
It all made sense. Huh? Put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah, it was a little scary though, because it's like after that, I think the rest of that, it was probably like halfway through the novenario. After that, they didn't let us go outside no more.
Yeah, we had to stay inside.
Nah, y'all gonna get shot. My bad.
I want to add a little story to when they used to do the novenaria at my mom's house. You know, one of the I don't know exactly, but one of the rezos they're saying ruega por nosotros. Bro, one time shout out to my little cousin Naye. She said ruega por Chon, bro.
No way.
I swear to God, bro. Like hella.
Pray for Chon.
Literally in the middle of the prayer, bro. Everybody was trying not to laugh, bro. That shit fucking out of line.
Were you there, Diego?
Chon was something. I mean, on top of that, Chon used to supposedly rezar with all of us because my mom would, make us.
Yeah.
And Chon being Chon back in the day, that motherfucker used to always make me fucking laugh, bro. He would do some random ass shit. This motherfucker would do like, what is it called? When you roll on the floor?
He was doing somersaults?
Somersaults in the middle of the fucking prayer, bro. Yeah, he used to do shit like that, bro.
That shit always stick with me, bro.
Over here, Santa Maria, Madre de Dios, and then you see Chon.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah, that thing Naya did, though, that shit's always going to stick with me, bro, forever. That's just out of line, huh?
For the audience that don't know, so
bro.
in that part of the resto goes, like they say something right, and then they say ruega por nosotros, and then they say something ruega. So it's like repetitive.
Yeah, the one person, like how Ivan said his mom is like was a designated person for hers, so she's saying like the thing, and then everybody's saying like they're kind of repeating it, but not all the time because there's like different parts to it. But in that part, they do repeat like back to back,
like a few little times. So just
so just imagine, and I don't know where you just hear ruega por Chon. That's just crazy, bro.
Man,
ruega por mi Chon.
Ruega por Chon, yeah. For mi Chon.
What other story that you have, Ivan, that you guys were talking about earlier?
I think that was more the who busted up Alexa compa? What happened there? What were you?
Shout out to our little cousin Gurrvias, Alexa.
Yes.
So we were at we were at Mike's house, man. Something always got involved, Mike, man. So we were inside Mike. We were at Mike's house, and we were in Mike's room, and it was all the guys. You know, like what I mean by guys, I mean even my uncles, like no, you know, they didn't want to pray, man. Low key, they didn't want to pray, so we were all upstairs. And you know what? I think Chivas was playing a Copa Libertadores game.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think they were playing
right.
Yeah, I think they were playing a Copa Libertadores game. And back then, well, the routers are still pretty thick, like the internet routers. And Mike had one on top of his so he had a TV, and it was like the old school TVs, and then he had the router, or he had his GameCube on top of the TV.
I think it was the GameCube.
And then on top of next to the GameCube was the little router. And from what I remember was that Alexa, she pulls up.
It was a cable box.
Yeah, it was a cable box, and she's just like, you know, she was like, dude, like maybe like 2 years old. Like she wasn't, you know.
She was walking already. She was a toddler.
She was a baby. She was curious, so she starts like you know, pulling on the fucking cord. And, you know, none of us are paying attention. And then she fucking, like, pulls it, like, hella hard. And that shit just falls, boom, straight to her head, bro.
Yeah, man.
God damn.
Damn, my Theo RC was livid. I remember he was mad.
He hit everybody with that one.
He was mad.
What you say?
I don't remember exactly what he did.
¿Están poniendo atención o qué?
Like,
Time, boy.
it just-
We didn't do shit.
Yeah, so I remember, but like luckily I don't think it hit her that good. It just kind of like scraped her on the side of her head. So yeah.
Yeah, I gotta tell the story when Chon was being super bad in the old school TV and busted his ceja.
You would what?
Yeah. No, that's how I have this scar. Do you know how I got this scar? This scar, the one that I have right here. Is it right here? Or is
It's on that
right
one.
here? Yeah.
Oh, you do have a scar.
Yeah, I had I don't remember the story. Obviously, I was a little kid, bro. I don't really remember this. I just remember going to I just remember that day of all days, my grandma was over at my mom's house, at our house, my grandma Carmen, and she had just happened to be there that day, bro. And I think I was fucking around, and they had like the old school wood TVs that used to sit on the floor, bro, the big ass ones. And I don't know how I ended up cutting myself in the corner of that shit, bro. And
you were on top of it, bro.
oh really?
You got on top of the camera.
What?
He
was Chon being Chon, dog. That fool was on top of the fucking TV.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And it was that shit was so deep. I guess you were able to see my skull, bro. Like legit.
Yeah.
That shit was deep, bro. And that of all days, I'm telling you, my grandma just happened to be there.
That explains a lot, man.
You know what? You know what's another thing that happened? That a random day that my grandma was there, bro. One time I was shout out to my sister Jenny, bro. I always hate her for this.
I remember that.
I was right there in my parents' room, bro. I remember this, dog. And I was cleaning my ears with Q-tips, bro. 2 Q-tips in my ears, like going one on each ear going on at the same time. Out of nowhere, bro, Jenny just comes up from behind and just fucking claps.
Holy
Stuck
shit.
both the Q-tips in my ear, bro. Like no cap, bro. Like my shit was bleeding.
No.
And I'm telling you, that day my grandma just happened to be there, bro. And
Bro.
My boy was walking around with the Q-tips like just there, fool.
My grandma, after that, she stopped going.
Man.
she was hella tripping. She's like, y'all need to take this boy to the fucking quick care or something. Yeah, bro. That shit was crazy, bro.
Were you there, Dio, when it happened?
Yeah.
What do you remember?
Like 8 years old, like 8, 9 years old.
What were you, do you remember it? Like,
Man,
what were you doing?
I remember so much shit, bro. When Easy was trying to be the White Ranger.
What?
And he jumped from the litera with an actual knife and stabbed his own leg.
No way. He stabbed his own
My boy
leg.
thought he was Tommy, bro.
My boy thought he was Tommy, bro.
Shout out to Tommy.
Oh, mama. R.I.P. Tommy.
Yeah. Bro.
That's out of line, huh?
Man, Power Rangers was a bad influence, bro. It was a hell of a show, but bad influence.
Yeah.
I broke Easy's arm playing Power Rangers, bro.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Serious shit.
How did you do that?
I think I was gonna. I don't know if it was. I think it was Power Rangers, bro. I don't know if we were playing wrestling, but pretty much I was gonna I had my hands around him, and I threw him to the bed, and I think he landed on his on his arm.
You suplexed him? You took him to
Yeah,
Suplex City?
Real quick, when we're talking about wrestling, I even tell him the story, Diego, of what when you left Ivan, never the same again.
Oh, hold on, man. You didn't even finish this one.
Yeah, so I suplexed him into the bed and I broke his hand.
His hand?
His hand.
His
Arm.
hospital?
I'm sorry, his arm.
Oh.
I broke
You
his
guys,
whole arm.
did you guys go to the hospital?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Y ese día I remember my dad me metió un cagadón. Man, I still remember like it was yesterday.
Fuck.
Tell the story real quick.
There was another one where
we skipped David. We didn't ask David if he has.
Oh,
any
David, did
stories
you
from
ever?
his
Yeah, did you have
novia.
any Virgencita stories? Do you remember going? Did you ever go? Like, did your mom have one or?
Yeah. No, we used to do it with our family, with like my tia Lupe and my tia Diana and my tio Pepe, all of them. We all used to get together. But not really any stories. It was just same thing. We used to fuck around. I just remember like when we were in the middle of the prayers and shit, my boy Beto would be doing a little drum line. He'd be the when they do the I forgot what song it is. He'd just be like the. He was all there drum lining like this with his eyes closed. We were like, no, tia, no.
Oh, when they would sing one of the
Yeah.
Buenos Dias, Paloma.
Yeah.
He was doing the
Yeah,
beat.
he did to the back. We were like, no, tio.
No,
Right,
tio.
yeah, nah, we were fucking around. Yeah, no, that's the only thing really. We wouldn't fuck around too much because same thing, bro. Our tios, they wouldn't play around. You know, they'd beat our ass. So that was about it.
You guys never like went to like the backyard or somebody's backyard or somebody's garage? And we used to do that shit in RC's garages and just like wait for them, and we would like make this fool and Chino like we wouldn't make them fight, but we would just like I don't know, we just fuck around in there.
No, you guys would turn off the lights and we just start swinging at each other.
yeah. See what happens.
Nah, you know what I want you to tell, Joe? Tell the story of when you and P-Glock did body shots in school, bro.
You guys did body shots?
I need you to tell that story because we're not gonna have David back. He always be bragging it. So.
Yeah. So a little quick story time. One time we were in the
Here, so you guys have both mics, compa. You use this one for a second.
we were in school in the bathroom and I forgot what happened, but basically we were just like, fuck it, man. We just started teeing off in the bathroom. We just body
Teeing
shot.
off?
Yeah, just teeing off.
You just heard the vibe.
You just heard that.
Yeah, you just heard the fucking putazo.
What happened to David?
I remember one time. Oh no, go my bad, Joe.
No, I wasn't gonna say nothing, bro.
Oh no, I'll just say that one time when me and Joe and Chino, we almost didn't graduate because we went to go smoke with my best friend Tito, and the deans caught us coming back hella baked and shit. They were like, "Boy, you smell like weed. Do you not look at your eyes? Did you not take a shower last night?" I was just like, "Fuck, no, I didn't."
Nah, I forgot, man. I forgot, miss.
Yeah, bro, that shit was out.
Tell the story when you almost made him cry, Joe. When David, you took it too far and you made him cry.
This is all just allegedly. This never really happened. No, but fucking no, dude. In high school, we did it. We did. It's endless stories for fucking just.
No, we got plenty of time for those.
Yeah, but that shit. But I do remember. Will bring up one, and this one's on tape. And I don't know if you remember this, David. And in front of the whole audience, I want to ask you for forgiveness. Was when I was putting the leg behind your back, and I was just dropping you during the fucking first. I think it was like first communion
It
or
was your
some
first
shit.
communion. It was your and Chino's first communion.
Yeah, we were like, I don't know who the fuck was recording, and we were just like,
It was me.
oh, you were recording, compa? Yeah, we were just back to back, just.
They kept fucking around. We were at Lewis Park. No, we were at the St. Louis Park.
St.
JC
Louis Park, yeah.
And we were at the shuffleboard courts, fucking around, just like whatever. And my compa just kept punking this fool and just like putting his leg behind him and just dropping David. Poor David.
I'm sorry, David, man. I was a fool, David. I'm sorry.
Manhandling my boy.
Man, handling David this whole time, man. Poor Davis.
Yeah, but I want to going back to Easy Ice. I'm glad you did that, Diego, because my boy cracked my head open with his watch wrestling.
Oh, he did?
Hell yeah! Back when I used to live on 28th Street, I
Uh,
remember one day I just like I don't know I would walk. I don't know if you guys remember, but I would walk from my little apartment all the way to your guys' apartment, and for whatever reason we thought about wrestling one time. It was me, Chon, and Easy Ice, and I don't know what Easy Ice did. Or he like did some shit and, like that fool had like a fucking like he that's when he was in his reggaeton era, so he had like that thick ass fucking watch.
You had a nice that watch.
Yeah.
Echo watch?
Yes, and that fool just fucking cracks me in the back of my head, dog, and I was fucking bleeding, bro.
Oh.
So I'm glad you did what you did.
Fuck.
Damn.
You know what's funny about
Shit.
wrestling and Easy? Shit, man. It's always Easy and Chong with the wrestling stuff. I remember one time I was over there and I used to have a title belt. I used to have the Smoking Skull belt, the Stone Cold Steve Austin, one little plastic one. And me and Chon and Easy were like wrestling, right, in the living room one time at Chon's place. And I don't know, for some reason, this fool Chon decided to in wrestling, somebody gets hit in the head with a belt, but you just play it off, right? This motherfucker legit hit Easy in the head with my belt, and that shit cracked right down the middle. I think Easy was fine, but this fool legit cracked my belt. He turned it from the world title to the fucking hardcore title that night.
No, man.
I remember that shit.
Me, Chon, and Easy used to go through so much fucking beds. We used to share a bed, bro. All three of us used to share beds. And we fucking broke so many fucking beds.
I think did you break it when you powerbomb me on that shit one time?
We used to fucking play wrestling all the fucking time.
Yeah,
bro.
I would come over too and do that shit.
Yeah, so the story that John was talking about is that it was Christmas or it was New Year's.
It wasn't nothing. It was just the day. It was just
Really?
yeah. It was just I remember it was in the summer because I was not. I didn't go to school. Like we weren't going to school, so it was in the summer.
Yeah, so we were fucking playing wrestling on the bed, bro. And what did I do?
At first we were choke. Like you had choke slammed me a couple times and did a different move on me before, and it took them fine or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But then this one just has to do a jackknife power bomb.
There's a reason why that moves.
I got on his shoulders, and I thought this one was just gonna let me go, right? Little did I know this motherfucker slammed me into the bed, like my neck, like when it like this fool almost cracked my neck.
Ivan was hitting my neck and my back.
Yeah, legit. My neck was. I was that whole week.
Were you holding back the tears, compa? Like,
I was like, oh, like Peter Griffin, that shit.
My boy hit the Mike Tyson, the spinal.
Yeah. And I didn't want to get in trouble like for fucking around. And the whole week I had a bad neck. And my mom, I was trying to play it off, and I would not do shit around my mom that required me to move my neck.
God damn.
I mean, that's how serious we used to take that shit with Chon and Ice, man. Like, fucking wrestling was a big fucking influence on us.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you, every time we used like Chino would get when it was Chino's birthday, we knew his dad was gonna get him a jumper, and we were like fucking ready to fucking go.
Damn, don't let me get started with my compa Chino. I'm sure you guys all have this kid in your family, in your guys' friend group that you guys would be, fake fighting. And they would come that kid comes around, starts actually punching and scratching and shit. That was my compa Chino. He was the one that fucking started scratching for real, punching and shit. Like, bro, we just faking, bro.
Chino was the kid that if you hit him even a little bit too hard, he would start crying, bro.
Oh, no.
And me and Mike would have to be like, hey, shut up.
One of those stops.
My compa Joey never did it, so we would use him as an example. Hey, you see Heron crying? No. Man up.
Shit, Joe used to take the farts.
He would punk him because of my compa. My compa would never cry, but he would.
My boy Joe used to take the farts, Ivan. He took the fart from that one story from the last podcast.
Yes, sir. From like 20 podcasts. No, like 15 podcasts ago. I don't know. That shit was something else, man.
Oh, dude, like, talking about wrestling again, once we almost fucking broke a wall in the apartment.
A la verga.
Where we were playing at, Ivan.
Me
and I broke it cracked, bro. It didn't go through all the way, but
like the drywall crack, like
drywall, yeah.
All
yeah, bro.
Was it in a room or a hallway?
In the hallway.
Oh shit.
Yeah, bro. Man.
I actually almost sweet chin music the fuck out of my 3rd grade teacher.
God,
I swear to God, like we were talking about rock because around 3rd or 4th grade was when we first ever got like Dish and shit. So I grew up watching. Well, during that time, I was only watching just Friday night because it was on
SmackDown. Yeah,
yeah, SmackDown. It was on fucking
TV. Yeah,
it was on
regular.
UPN.
UPN.
Yeah. No, what was it called?
Yeah,
UPN.
CW, UPN.
UPN, yeah.
UPN, bro.
And then then we got cable, so I was like, damn, I'm able to watch fucking SmackDown. I mean Raw now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's when fucking like DX was becoming a thing.
Oh yeah, they came back. Yeah,
Yeah.
With Triple H and Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels,
the
and they were
second
fighting
round.
like the Spirit Squad and all that shit.
Oh, yeah, I remember that shit.
Well, I was showing all my homies like, damn, did you see Shawn Michaels? Like, did you see what he did? He just fucking sweet chick. And I like throw a sweet chick music, and my teacher, she was pretty short. She was like my height, bro. I was in 3rd grade, 4th grade. Y que tiro el putazo, dude. Like I was like like the bottom of my foot was like not even like an inch away from her face, bro. Yeah, she put me off that lunch line real quick.
She's like, okay, you're done.
Yeah, you're done.
You're done.
Yep.
My compa, the whole time he was taking him to the office.
Tengo miedo. Tengo miedo. Tengo miedo.
Man, well, that's it for all the time we have for this week, folks. Man, this was episode 14 of the Gurrvias podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. I like this episode.
It was a great time with you guys. We got my boy Davis. We got go ahead, Davis.
Thank you all for listening.
Want to shout out anything real quick, David? That you're right here.
Any plugs?
And not no butt plugs.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, don't listen to the authorities. Pay taxes. Save the ozone layer. Do more drugs. We don't promote that. Thank you guys for listening. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. This is a kids show, man. Come on now, compa. Anything you want to say? I got my compa Joy right here.
Yeah. Just again, thank you guys. Thank you guys all for listening to us. I really appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Much love to everybody. And of course, again, if you guys have anything, if you guys have anything real estate related that you guys want to know or thinking about buying a house this year, selling a house, reach out to me at Vegas Born Realtors.
That's right, Vegas Born Realtors. Diego?
No, not much, man. Thank you guys again. Another week.
In the books.
For listening to us and our fucking stories.
Fucking babosadas and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Chon?
No, I just want to shout out Adi, because she be, mind you, this is my only 2 days off.
Who's Adi?
Oh, it's my lady, you know.
Oh,
my old
shit.
lady, now.
That's right. Real love.
Yes, sir. And she be giving me shit for coming on my day off to kick it with you guys, but you know I gotta pull up. No, one time for my boys. Know what I'm saying?
That's right. And once again, I'm Ivan Gurvia. Make sure you guys check us out on Spotify, Apple, wherever you get your podcasts from. We're up on YouTube now,
yeah,
too.
YouTube. I was gonna say that. Yes, sir.
Make sure you guys follow and like for more content. We got TikTok popping.
Check out our little TikTok clips if you guys get the chance at the Gurrvias pod, right?
At the Gurrvias pod on all social media. Business inquiries, you already know, gurrviaspod@gmail.com.
Yes, sir.
Thank you guys. See you next week.
Peace.